Show off. I'm spinning. Cause I wasn't born ready. If I see it, I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to show off. Show off. Show off. Show off. Show off. Show off. 5K on that Breitling. Bitch, they got near diamond. Better iris and still fineness. If she know the name, she know what time it is. I got bands on deck when I walk in the building. Grown man bars, I don't rap with the gingerville gate to my sight. That's the billion, right? The boy get it poppin' like the can of Sprite. Watch this. I pulls up, I balls out. Shit. Pulls up to the light, make a left and a right. Now it's back to the money with the K face on. Back to the money with the big face on. Ain't big with chase only. Big bank on me day in, day out. Ain't shit changed on me. They say I came up and I changed on them. Why? Cause you stayed down and never came up. 100 racks, no drink, that's the chain only. All white ghost, not the same on it. I may go get another just to give them more anguish. I'ma aim this body language screaming, hey, look at me. When I look into the mirror, this is what I see ya. I'm spinning. Cause I wasn't born ready. If I see it, I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to show off. Show off. Show off. Show off. Show off. Show off. Say if I got it, I'm spinning. I'm spinning. Cause I wasn't born ready. If I see it, I'm about to go. Yeah, I'm about to show off. Show off. Show off. Show off.
Show out. Show out. Hey. We live and in color. Listen, Linda.
We stuffed in today.
We got a full house, but that's what we supposed to have. It's almost Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is.
Hey. So this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And I'm Kiki with an E. And it's Misha Miss Hotspot. We're in the building with these three lovely people over here.
Hello, people.
Yes.
What's poppin'?
The infamous Miss Poem C.
Don't
downplay that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do that.
She is
receive that crown, Queen.
Queen. She be playing games with me.
Queen Poem C.
I got so much lined up for you. I got so much like in my mind that I want to do with you two.
Listen,
like
I'm here.
I can't wait. Like
yeah, I'm ready for it.
Listen,
yeah, I got a whole shopping list for Miss No Bart over here.
Hey, I just told her we're gonna have a meeting after this.
I had to put aside some ducats so I can fulfill that shopping list.
We about to load you up with at least 6 or 7 items.
Yeah,
I can't wait. So we are here today to talk about Thanksgiving and the new project that we have coming up this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the Breaking Bread project, correct?
Break bread project.
Let's break bread.
Y'all know I'm horrible with that.
It's okay.
Y'all know, my brain don't read right. I think we know
you got special vocabulary.
Yeah, we're breaking bread. I mean, that's what we're doing.
Breaking bread. Ain't nothing bad about breaking bread.
Amen. So I want to get into this. I want to know more about it, especially for our viewers. So what made you guys want to start this movement?
I know Bart.
Close that door.
The Break Bread project really comes from the fact that I came from a single mother. By the time my mom was 24, she had 4 kids under the age of 5.
Nice.
And if it wasn't for my grandma and clove dries and hand-me-downs, we wouldn't have made it a lot of times. You feel me? So I've always had that. You give back to your people, not even just your people. You just give back to people, not for you getting anything back or anything like that, but really just based upon the fact that you genuinely love people and you want to see people flourish.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the Break Bread project actually was my baby originally before I teamed up with Sunday 614. The family, you know what I mean? It is, since we breaking bread, bring your family into it, and they know somebody. So then we reach out to you, and we reach out to people like Swamp and King Joff. Shout out to everybody, that's coming out Saturday, to help us. There's a lot of people who are donating their time, like outside of just donations, but your time. Like, this is somebody's Saturday. Mm-hmm. A lot of people who are coming out to volunteer got kids. Like, a couple of my homies are bringing their kids, and they got babies too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So is you share your good fortune, even if it's not the best. You still share your good fortune with people around you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And hopefully it rubs off on the next person. So then maybe Sundays won't be involved in something else, but y'all might do something on your own, and then y'all team up with somebody else, and it's a continuous thing where we trying to build our communities up,
right?
Make it a better place for our children to be at, because in reality, where we are right now is not a place that we want our kids to be.
No,
just to be totally honest with you, like most people, they're out for self.
Right.
Break bread with your people. That. Yeah.
You so right about that.
And then doing stuff like this also, like even the kids that's coming to get help, the parents that's coming to get help, it also shows them that giving back is okay. So it might make them want to do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Start a trend.
A
good trend.
Yes. I like positive vibes, and I like a positive circle. Like this is something that you don't want to break. You want to continue this circle and cycle because it helps your community. It don't just help you, it helps your community, and also helps those who have. Be humble and be happy and be joyous in what you have, because when you see people who are struggling, like your mother was with 5 children under 5, like that is hard itself. And then to have to clothe them, feed them all at the same time is hard. And a lot of times, yes, it's a situation. A lot, they say it's something that you can control. Yeah, it is something that you control. But once you feel like it's something that you can handle until you actually have to handle it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're like, oh, I can handle 5 kids, baby. I can feed. No, now you got these 5 over here. One hungry before the other one hungry. The other one growing faster than this baby growing. It's like you feel like it's something that you can handle until you are
crucial, though.
Baby.
Hand-me-downs was my closet.
Man, look, ain't it? Ain't that it?
Listen, Linda. We all got stories, and that's what's so okay. Everybody has a story. Like I was grateful that my mother was older by the time she had me. She was in her 30s. Okay. So, and my father was almost in his 40s. So I had 2 parents, but my father had 9 children. Okay. So my father financially did not take care of all of his children the way he was, like the way he should have. But by the time I was the baby, so by the time I came around, he had matured compared to where he was before. Right. So I was kind of blessed to be in a spoiled place, but I still had moments where we struggled. Like I remember eating syrup sandwiches and cinnamon and sugar toast, like no jelly. You better go ahead and mix up that on, make it happen. Bologna sandwiches. I will buy some bologna and fry it.
Cinnamon and slap. I don't know what you mean. I eat that just because.
I don't even mess with no daggone jelly. I go get me some honey and be like, ooh wait, and make my own garlic bread. Listen, Linda, I don't go out there and buy no garlic bread. Give me some toast, melt me some butter, put me some garlic in it, and get the mixing.
It tastes better than that store frozen garlic bread.
It sure do. I'm just saying, we all have struggling stories, and it's not struggle when you get to these kind of events where you see people who struggle worse than you. It's definitely a moment where you feel more grateful. Like, Lord, this could be me. A check away, this could be me. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, we feel comfortable because we know we got a check coming. But if that check don't come, you're going to be right where they are. Yeah, right. So it's like you have to open your mind to looking for your future. It's like you have to make sure that you are thinking about your children. And when you having these babies, I'm just saying, like, you really don't think that, oh, he's here now. Baby, listen.
He might not be here now.
But I'm going to get back on, because, girl, we can talk about this all day. I want to talk more about this project, where it's going to be, what we're going to see when we get there. Like, I want a visual for our people. Yeah, come on, Visual Annie. Come on, Visual Annie.
Okay, so listen, let me tell you.
I'm listening.
So, no, but it's from 1 to 5 at Blackburn Recreation Center. Basically, I know for me personally as a kid, when we used to go to places like Charity Newsy or when some of those other little type of things, it was always very uncomfortable. It was always kind of just like, I'm here and I need help, and people treated you like you needed help. Yeah. And this is what this was. So one of the main goals of the Break Bread Project was for people to come in and see smiling faces and see people welcoming and see people kicking it, and that's everybody what it is. We got DJ Swamp Thing. Not only has he, we teamed up with him, but he's also going to be DJing. So it's really just going to be one of those authentic type situations. Come in, politic, mingle, get a meal, and get what you need in the process. So,
is there anything that those who are coming need to show, or they just come and say, I need?
Come as you are.
Come as you are.
There you go.
Like, if that doesn't mean anything like as of right now, but it means it. Come as you are. Just come as you are, even if you are living a paycheck to paycheck. You can be just like the rest of us. You know what I mean? Y'all all got jobs, you know what I mean? And like, you go out every day, you go to your job and you come home and then you might be living a paycheck to paycheck. Come get a meal. You ain't even got to get no clothes. If you want to drop off some clothes and leave with a meal, go ahead.
I just want to know what's on this menu. Listen, the big girl over here like, hold up now.
We feed volunteers.
And I'm going to be volunteering. I'm bringing my whole posse. I already told my daughter. My daughter was like, what we doing Saturday? I said, girl, you're going to be helping. You're going to be donating your time. So chill out. You be all right. She like, she think we about to go party. Like, she like, we're going to be around people. She's a people person. Even though she's shy, she like being around people. Right. So I'm bringing my nephew and my niece so they can see. I want them to be able to really experience. My niece has always wanted to do donation and volunteer her work, her time. So this is going to be something for her. I can't wait.
I know a couple people as well have hit me up. I know you said you're bringing your niece and your nephew. A couple people have hit me up. Their daughters and sons are seniors in high school and they need those internship hours. So I told a couple people that I'll sign off on internship hours if they come and volunteer and just help out, or just be there and be in the mix. So.
That's awesome. I really like this. I'm really,
like it.
I'm really
it makes happy for the young people
about this. Like, this is going to be. I can see us doing this quite frequently, and I'm really liking that y'all are putting this together right before Thanksgiving. Because it's really an eye opener. Like, I was just telling Kiki before y'all came, like, I want to be able to feel thankful. And right now in my life, I feel thankful. You have those moments where you like, God, right. It's always something. And it's like, I'm at the age now that I feel like something always happens for a reason. And it's like, it's dark and dreadful sometimes. You feel like there's no hope at all. But it's like tomorrow you like, okay, I can breathe. Like, it's just God is teaching you and placing you in a way that will better you, not just for yourself, but for those who are watching you, those who you are your children, your family. And it's like, I have so much on my mind, so many things that have happened to me this year, positive and negative. And it's like, I always sit down and I list all my positive compared to my negatives. And my positives always outweigh my negative. And it be feeling like that negative is just dragging you like dead weight, like you just holding a dead body. But when you look and you really think, you wake up every day. It's people that can't wake up. It's people that are laying in a hospital right now. They're alive, but they're not alive. They are attached to a machine. You have people that are every day injecting themselves with medicine. And sometimes it's medicine that they shouldn't be injecting themselves with, and it's medicine to help them live. You know what I'm saying? So those are places that you could be. You teenagers as well, they feel like their moms are horrible. You could have a crack addict mama. You could have a mama that burns you. You could have one that could have a mama that don't care about you. You could have a mama that have a man in and out her house every day, and you scared because the last man that was at your house did something to you. You are able to sleep peacefully because you have a decent mom. Your mom is out here working. She ain't out here, she say no to you. You feel like you got the worst mom in the world. Think about your friend's mama who don't give a rat's ass about her. So this is the time for being thankful. And I feel like that's why I wanted to bring my youngins so they can see that this could be where we are. Like, one check away, baby. Listen.
I be telling my kids all the time, because I got 3. So, and a lot of things they do, they just some ungrateful little human beings. and I'll be like, y'all, and I just be giving them like different scenarios that we could be in, and then I hit them with, y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. They get to look at me like
where you going?
My mom said,
right, where you going on vacation?
My mom told me that the other day.
you gotta look at little things.
Listen,
like that.
my dad texts me every day and he be like, you only got one daddy.
That's me.
I'll be like, okay, I know that. There's no other way I could be here if I had multiple daddies, okay?
My dad just texted me like, I'm not dead yet, right? Like, Dad, I know. Like, I know. I'm just talking to you. I know.
I'm gonna get back to you. Chill.
Right.
It's like these kids, this is a generation of kids that feel like everything is supposed to be given to them. It's entitlement. It's like, baby, listen, I work for what I got. Like, what you got, I work for. It wasn't given to me.
Right.
What my mama gave to me, she worked for. It's like they are so blinded. My daughter all the time be like, Mom, I want to go somewhere. You got a job?
You got some go somewhere money?
Right. I be like, listen, my daughter been having these my daughter has been having these $4 for the last 4 weeks.
Burned
okay?
a hole in her pocket.
And no, she is greedy.
Oh, she don't want to spend.
She don't want to spend it. I be like, she be like, Mom, I want to go do something. I be like, okay, let's go get your $4. She be like, no, I want to spend your money. Like, hold on, chill on me.
I'm like, chill on me, little baby. Like my baby, she been walking around with the same little 20 for about a year. I'm like, all right, if I buy pizza, you got to tip them and you got to pay for the drink. Oh no, I don't think I want.
She like, but wait, I want a laptop. Wait a minute.
Like, yeah.
Was she saving up for that laptop?
No, she ain't.
My kids got $2.
They want to spend it on what they want to spend it on.
Exactly.
Like if I go to the toy store and I be like,
go ahead and buy that.
She be like, Mom, I want this. You got some money, okay? But if it's something that something that outside of her realm and it's me introducing it, oh no, you gonna spend y'all. No, mommy, we're gonna spend your money. What? That ain't how it goes. But I like that she's like that. My daughter is awesome in math, and she be telling me like, Mom, what did she tell me she wanted? She said she wanted something. And I said, well, how much is it? She said it's $100. I got 4, so I got 96 more to go. So I be like, I said, but it's tax involved. So you actually need to put 10 on top of that.
Yeah.
So she be okay. So I need 106. Okay, I got that. I got 4. So I'm figure it out.
Listen, no, my baby cheap like Julius off of Everybody Hates Chris.
Stop it.
She's spending a dime.
Not a dime.
Not a dime.
That is so funny. Oh, kids are hilarious. They get on your nerves, but those moments like that, you just be like, oh.
I love you.
I love you so much. Like
until you do something.
Exactly. You be wanting to kick them. Like, get out of here. So cute. So I want to go ahead and jump into a song, and then we're gonna come back. So since my tea is here.
Ooh, I was just listening to her the other day.
Since my tea is here. I really want
baby. Look like the only way I can get a hold of them. Like,
I was like, wait. Are we? That's cool.
Yeah,
and I'm salty because I don't even listen to the regular radio. I said,
geeked.
now for that reason, I'll listen to the radio.
I was so geeked, like, shut your mouth. She's famous.
I was trying to hurry to find the station because I deprogrammed it from a radio.
She's famous, but not famous money, but famous.
Okay.
Famous like everybody in the city.
So this is the Wordsmith with Tiffany Mariie and I
Soldier. Tiff Marie, no longer giving life to the oppressors. I'm young, wild, and reckless. My mental armed and dangerous like a Uzi with a double clip. Workday Forrest Gump in cross country, running rampant in my nights like OMC. She nice, right? Livers lubricating souls, bars locked and low. I did it, I done it. I'm bordering off better bars. I'm classic, homie. The smell of God just on me, just that old OMC, poetic. One time for the intro, just let go.
It's time we rise above doubt already. Went through a drought, now they back to counting me out already. No, it's nothing but greatness. People about to witness. Was neck deep in the trenches, but now it's back to business. See, I'm mocking the culture. It's like a bird flip. They close the door when I pitch lyrical. Watch the curve shift. See, I've been working while they sleeping. I'm the third shift. Emerge cannibal with syllable, flammable word spit. Serve with food for thought. Bust melanin. Bald melon, hard body, intelligent, hella melanin. Never settling for that whackness. They let them peddling. Gang fumble when they let that mumble rap settle in. Now it's a rebellion. Put them on my purge list. Check my credentials. It's essential that I'm intentional. Presence not coincidental. Ill poetic instrumental. Back window called the bat signal for the wordsmith. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. My life's mission is painted between the spaces and the bars in my writtens. Vivid when the visual is scripted. When you listen, you feel the vision, that flow, giving whole rhythm that controls senses. So go and let that influence enter you with a hint of the essence like a potion. My pictures in motion, applaud cinema. And I'm appalled these people they got involved be getting applause for them struggle bars in the music lately. Got it confused and made it cool to be pretenders lately. Industry trash agenda, they been Brenda baby. For them actors over backwards, they been bending lately. That's why most of the realest rappers independent lately. It's not up for debate, just turn on the radio. Take the bait, same beat, same flow. Try to make me be a slave to the movement, I'm giving them Django. When they called us, the flow, I wrote up on my cue to go up like, hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want a wordsmith? Let me show you what I got, boy. Hold up. But they said Soulja ain't got it. You see me in the spot, boy. Know I be on top, boy. 614, my city off top. Want the wordsmith? Let me show you what I got. I didn't come this far to only come this far. My eye is on a title type grind. Rhyme with reason, no time for idle time. Let you warriors run up my lane like it's easy. I'm LeBron when it's final time. Almost impossible to glorify rap. Something in the water, I'm just trying to purify. Tap my lyrical cap. Soulja wear a different kind of fresh. I'm more Mitchell and Ness. I can't rock with y'all's new era. They always make a list of who the best in the city. I'm getting used to being at the bottom of the column. Don't mean I won't continue to be a lyrical problem. Cutting off the gimmick alleyway. Reloading the arsenal of bars. Shoot 16, I gun 50. Your career slump lyrically. Dump, pump, run, Ricky. I'm here to spit that real and give them something they can feel. So I got ill, poetic, and poem C with me.
Life's a gamble, pick your suit, ace of spades, and a diamonds, black jacket, Jackie juke it while I'm stepping stanzas. Poet on the raps and Countess Olaf to y'all Baudelaires. R.I.P. to your rap careers. It's just a series of unfortunate events. T. Marie, I so jet, ill poetic on the beat.
Listen, yes. So
That's that ride.
I was trying to hurry up and come back so y'all could hear Tiffany while she was over here rapping her own lyrics, but it ended too fast. I wasn't fast enough.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Okay, gotta be quicker than that. So, Curvilinear Radio, I am Mary JB.
And I'm Kiki with an E.
And it's Misha, Miss Hotspot. We in the building with Miss Tiffany Mariie. Art No Bart. Yay.
Yes.
All right, we got some background noise. We got some background noise.
Yes, and I'm sorry, Tiara Lynn. Yes. You ain't said nothing.
No,
I was over here talking about kids.
I need to know who you is. I need you to tell me who you are.
This the love one I seen in the video.
Can I get your intro for you? T is an undercover superhero.
She is.
Okay, so listen, as artists, we're superheroes. We save lives every day. We touch people. T, on the other hand, T been walking around in civilian mode, right? But T is dope. She just don't want to share her dopeness, but she dope though.
She a model though. Get her on the runway, honey.
T is dope.
Get her on the runway, honey.
Shout out to T-Raw,
Get her on the runway. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, tell her what you
I
are.
just be doing a little this and that. You know, I got a lot of dope friends, so you know they encourage me to come out and participate into some dope things. But I don't do too much. I do model though. I definitely do that. Runway is kind of my life. But I've been trying to branch out these past couple of years and build my portfolio. And I do a lot with fashion, a lot of artists in the music industry, urban stuff like that. That's my lane. That's where I'll be at. So, you know, I'm just always here around. They call me Bae because I'm keeping everything in order. And, you know, just keeping everything in their toes. When they feel like life is going haywire, I try to talk them off.
She will cuss everybody out right now.
For, you know, just for their safety and sanity. That's me.
I know that's right. So I wanted to know when it comes to the Break Bread project.
Yes.
What is it that y'all need right now? Are we set? Do we need more? We always can use more, but
men's clothing. We really didn't get that many donations of men's clothing, and then the men's clothing that we got is from women who look like me. So like technically, I'm not tall. So
right.
Everything a little short. You know what I mean? And, so we need men's clothing, like average men's sizes. If you have coats, we definitely want to take coats.
Children's
clothing.
Newborn to anybody.
Because everybody's kids is growing.
Yeah.
Right. Like I tell you, I got a couple bags
See,
in the car.
I got a lot of
able to go through my stuff. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow. I'm really trying to get this stuff out.
She's trying to get moving her whole house.
She's trying to get a new wardrobe.
I ain't playing. I was like, I'm telling you, I come into my room, it looks like a hurricane went through.
Listen, my living room right now look like a hurricane went through it.
I have a pile of clothes on my bed that look like a man is sleeping next to me. Like he like 800 pounds. Big of a pile of clothes and laying.
Did you create a cuddle buddy with your closet?
Listen, I went through my whole closet and I was sorting out stuff to, donate, and what I didn't want, what I did want.
You should have just did the whole left side.
I should have, but I just do everything on my bed, and then it was time to go to sleep. So
you had a cuddle buddy for the night.
I just was like, scoop, went to sleep.
I don't even roll that much. That's what she told herself.
I slept just like this on my side.
She uncomfortable like a mug,
baby. It was so comfortable. I had my fan on, my blanket. I was like, oh shoot, if I really had a man, this would be awesome. But I'm just saying.
I'm not even touching that.
Chill on me. So y'all taking toys?
Apparently people drop them off, so we taking them. So we taking a little bit of everything.
Y'all who
people got some toy closets.
This is where you need to be. Like, get you.
Well, in that case, let me hit the basement.
Oh, she trying to clean her
whole
house.
Wait a second. Okay, so now wait.
So somebody tried to give us a bike yesterday.
Somebody tried to give us a bike yesterday, a playpen today. So we are, this is it's not the first edition of the Break Bread Project. So we do kind of want to kind of just broaden it a little bit. I know there's a lot of people, especially come like back to school, college time, people are throwing out their stuff. So we definitely want to, people furnishing their first apartments or whatever the case may be. So it's definitely not the first edition. I had like within 20 minutes, like 45 volunteers. And I was like, okay, cool. Donations coming in, and so it's like everybody wants to help and everybody wants to just give us everything. But listen, y'all, I love y'all, but my house is this big and I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put it. I don't know where to put it. Yeah, but no, like we are definitely going to be doing more than just this one. So we've definitely heard the people. A lot of the people apparently have a lot of stuff they want to give away. Right. So we're definitely going to kind of sit down and formulate some other things so that everybody can we can help y'all clean y'all's houses out. So.
Yeah, because it makes it easy. It makes it easier, especially for somebody like me. I don't mind donating, but I hate going to them bins where I know they're gonna sit in there
exactly
and get raided by the wrong people, and they don't come. They don't pick up half them things. So a lot of people, they've been sitting on stuff because they don't want to take it to the wrong place.
Exactly, like knowing if you're donating with us, somebody is actually, it's going to go to somebody in need. We have a volunteer. She volunteers throughout the year, and she's bringing a whole bunch of donations that she's just been accumulating from other people over the course of the year. So what we don't get rid of, a lot of it is going back with her. So whenever she does her next little volunteer work, she has an abundance of donations. Tiff met a dope soul, and she deals with what
so there's a place on, I want to say Parsons. They deal with like recovering addicts. So it's men and women. They'll give you a place to stay. Like as you're after recovery, they'll give you a place to stay. They will and make sure you're good. So I reached out to them. So I know a couple of those donations that we don't really have a place for will go there as well. Goodwill. They're definitely going to get utilized in one way, shape, or form.
Most definitely.
Right, exactly.
That's awesome. I love this.
Yes, I just love doing it back. This time of the year just makes me feel so warm.
Right. Yeah.
I love
it's fruitful.
Yeah.
It's it's like food for the soul. You know, when you're able to help others, it's food for the soul. And sometimes you feel like you're put here for a reason. And every connection is for a reason. It's like, if you connect with somebody, even if it's, look, I'm gonna tell you, I woke up one morning and I had a bad morning. I don't even know why. I just felt like I was like somebody was on my neck for no reason. And I went to Speedways. I was like, I'm gonna get me something to cheer me up. So, you know, I love that Speedway coffee, little freezer coffee. Mocha is so good. So I went over there and I stopped and I was like, I'm gonna get this. It's so good. And the man in front of me was talking to me. He was a pastor, and he was talking to me about all the people that he has saved. And you know, sometimes you be like, oh my, like, you know, and I don't even know why I felt like that. It was probably because I just had a bad morning. But I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'm on my face, I'm being all positive, but in my spirit, I'm like, this is just not it. So he just talking to me, and then he was like, he got his receipt, and on his receipt it was a free coffee, and he was like, would this pay for her coffee? And I wanted to cry because I was like, I'm over here in my mind being an ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to cry because I was really feeling like a piece of crap that day. And I was like, this man did not know me. And he's sharing all the lives that he has blessed. And it probably was something in his spirit to talk to me. And I don't even know why. But he offered me his free coffee that he didn't pay up to, because I think you got to at least have 7 coffees to get a free one at Speedway. So he's giving me his free, and he's like, God bless you, sister. And he wasn't even black. That would touch me even more. Like, this was a Caucasian man, older gentleman, and he's like, yes, me and my wife, we save lives out here, and he's just talking to me. And you know, sometimes you'd be like, okay, here we go. But it was like something told me to put on a face of positivity, and he gave me his free coffee, and that's just touched my spirit.
Because some people can't even put on that face of positivity. They can't. So that's the blessing that you even do that.
Right. And it's like when you touch somebody, and it probably isn't even that you meant to, but it makes a change in them. And that's why I was like, oh my gosh, like, this is such a blessing. Like, somebody don't even know me. He don't know what I was going through that morning. But he decided to talk to me and give me his free coffee. Just a small thing. And it just made me feel like, it was like, Mary, get yourself together. I had a spiritual like God is talking to you. Like, check yourself. Like, it's not that bad out here. Like, you know. And it's like, to be able to go to this, and that's why I was happy that Tiffany reached out, like, you know, to have Curvilinear assist. I was like, yes, like, I've always wanted to, you know. And you feel like, oh, well, what am I going to do? Like, you don't really know, but your time is what you can donate. You might not have the biggest pockets. You might not have items to donate, but your time
is very valuable.
Is valuable. Your conversation, your smile,
that's what I was gonna say, your
intellect. It's like, that's all these people who don't have that. They don't have nobody to talk to. They don't have nobody to smile at them to let them know that tomorrow's going to be a better day. They don't have that. They don't have, but their children looking at them and they looking sad. So their kids sad. It's like, when you are able to go somewhere and feel positive energy, it totally shifts your whole aura.
Absolutely. And that's where we were, I know the team has been as well, kind of just telling people, like, we're going to be there all day. That's the real thing. We're going to be there all day. But I've even told some people, like, you don't even really have to even come, and you don't have to touch a table, nothing. You don't have to just come out and kind of just politic and just
be around again?
Blackburn Recreation Center. You never know who you might meet. And then one of the other cool things about it is the rec center is also open, and so there'll be kids kind of running out throughout the rec center, and so it's just come, and like I said, we wanted to be just this authentic vibe. Swamp, y'all, everybody know how Swamp get down, so he gonna be out there, and it's just just if you don't have any donations or you don't have anything, like you said, just come and be in the mix.
Share your positive vibe.
Yeah, just share that vibe.
Sure.
Like
it's a good vibe thing for me, especially my grandmother said something to me a while ago that Black people don't talk to each other.
No,
we don't talk to each other,
especially not here in Columbus, Ohio.
Right. But that's a northern thing because when I went down to Atlanta,
yes,
I'm from Youngstown, Ohio, and I don't know if anybody know where like about Youngstown, Ohio, but you don't speak. No, you don't speak, and you constantly got a mug on your face. So when I went down to Atlanta, I went to go see a barber, and he was just like, and he said, different. And he was just like, smile. I was like, bro, I don't smile. He was just like, so hardcore. And he was like, man, that's weird. He was like, man, anybody that I line up or talk to from up north, they don't speak. He was like, man, when I'm walking around here, I say hi to everybody. If I look you in your eye, I'm gonna speak to you. And I have a new job now, so I've taken on that whole mentality. Mm-hmm. So now within the week of me being like out on the floor, I've been there for 3 weeks, but me actually being out on the floor, now everybody like they notice me as that person that says hi to everybody. I look in your eye.
The first day that I met you, I called you what? Smiley. That's her name. It wasn't Asha. It wasn't Art No Bart. Hi, Smiley.
and that's what I do around the office now. So then they set me with all the older Black women on my team. And they love me. I'm like, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't call me ma'am. I'm like, it's a respect thing.
They don't understand that. No, I call gentlemen sir
all the time.
Exactly. All the time. Yeah. And when I type, I be like, no, sir. Yes, sir. They be like, quit calling me sir. It's a respect thing. I could be calling you something else.
Exactly.
But I'm being respectful, saying no,
like
sir.
She said,
yes,
that's
sir.
A northern thing.
Yeah.
I've always said that the southern ways need to come up here. You know, that's a northern thing. Because that's even with not liking people. Like down south, people be like, I hate it down there because they're racist. I love it. You know why? Because I know who the racist is.
Exactly.
Like they tell me that I don't like you. It ain't no guessing. And you my friend and you my super like, oh, I love you so great. I love you in your face. We're gonna have power to Lux and we're gonna go out and do this. But I can't stand that Black
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I know who don't like me and like me down south.
It's very clear.
Very clear. Very clear.
Here it's kind of hidden.
But they do speak, you know, and that's just a southern hospitality thing. They speak. And I was raised that way.
From the south. My mom is from was born in New Mexico, and my daddy was, you know, his family was from Michigan.
Yeah. I mean, not
Michigan, Mississippi.
My mom was from Kentucky. My dad was from West Virginia. It wasn't deep south, but it was south enough.
South enough.
I was raised Southern, so I was raised with them Southern ways. You know, you speak to people, you look at somebody, you speak to somebody. You know, my dad was military, so yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am was not even an option. That was a question. It was either that or you eating teeth. Like, you know, that was the only option you had. You know, but yeah, you didn't. But folk up here,
no, like just say hello. And in reality, like I think I made a status about it the other day. Like, it's not hard.
No,
like, you never know. Like that man at the gas station who spoke to you, he had no idea what you were going through. But in reality, if he didn't say anything else or do anything else other than look at you and be like, "Hello, good morning, how are you?" It would have changed the whole day.
Yeah, I mean, I've had that where I talked to this lady. I had saw this girl. She had the cutest shirt on, and I told her, I said, I love that shirt. You look cute," and it just brightened her day. She said, "Oh, you just don't even know that just made my day feel so much better."
It's
like just a compliment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some people don't know how because they were never taught to that.
Fake it till you make it.
And it's not even. And it's sad. It's sad because it's.
I faked it. I wasn't always like that.
I hate. That's the one thing I hate about here is the staring game.
If you stare at me, I will speak.
Well, you have to remember.
Like, hello, and they won't even say hello back. Like, hi, how are you? What was you staring at me for?
Well, you have to remember it's slow lumbers. So some of them are a little slow.
Ketchup mustard.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the staring thing. Yeah, I don't get the staring.
It bothers my.
I just be looking, thinking something on me, like
I'm an Amazon or something.
And like people, and like adults do it so much that even their kids do
it. Yes.
Like I listen, it burns me up just in general for somebody to stare at me. Like just say hello.
Like
hi. Just say hello.
Or just ask the question that you want to ask.
Whatever you want to ask, exactly. But then like what really burns me up is to be standing somewhere and somebody's child is just like
this. Yeah. Lean all up in you.
No, like
you be like hi, then they want to act all shy.
Right.
Get your mama.
Get your mama.
Because
why
I see.
I check my daughter
I'm wrong.
all the time.
See, I got
be
problems.
like, if you don't get your eyes, turn around.
I don't
they
say hello.
My mom was the type of mom that she's like one of those silent discipliners. So my mom has these real thick nails, like old school thick nails.
The ones that pop you and leave a welt.
Baby, listen.
Yeah.
So I remember my mom told me a story that my sister was staring and she dug her nail in my sister's like, you better stop that. I mean, my sister didn't stare no more though. Like, you learned your lesson. You can't be. My sister was bad though. She would the way my mom would tell her, like, she would actually turn around and be like,
"Hey, I get up under that army."
That's my mom.
Hey, come on, T, bro. See, I had a funny story with a kid that stared at me. I know I'm wrong. That's why I don't need no kids. But this little white boy was just staring at me. And it was that stare where you felt like, I started to feel like I was at the zoo. So I'm ignorant. You know I'm ignorant. I said, it's called black. I'm black. These is dreadlocks. But I'm human. I promise I'm not a monkey. He just turned around, ran off to his mom with his little pacifier in his mouth. Listen, don't stare. Ask your mama. What? I bet he won't do it again.
Don't do it again.
For me, like, you know how like you see something or you'll see somebody like that is really cute, but then like it'd be so cute sometimes that it doesn't like
come out your mouth.
Like you think you said it, but it doesn't happen. So you be looking and they see you looking. I'll be like, "Oh, girl, you look cute, girl." They be like, "Thank you." Like, girl, take your compliment.
And then another thing here with women,
people can't receive your compliment. Like,
yeah,
they be like, "Oh,
but you know nowadays you can't even compliment people because, especially females, some of them feel like you can't. If I compliment you, depending on that comment, you might think I'm trying to come at you. Like, damn, I just think it's cute.
Yeah, listen.
Like, I'll tell a chick real quick, you are beautiful.
Me too.
I get that all the time. I've had a girl say to me, I don't go that way. Girl, I just said you was beautiful. I don't swing that way. But if I did, you ain't my type.
If you around Mary, you know I'm very like. Right. At the photo shoot, I was like, y'all, just know I'm not like that. I don't go that way.
Only with me. It's okay.
You wearing that dress, or you know? Like,
yeah, I will compliment. She be walking in front of me like, damn that ass. And it don't be like sexual, but it's like, damn, it look nice. It look real nice. You thick as hell.
You know them squats.
It's easier coming from someone who looks like you as opposed to someone who looks like me. If I say damn,
you ain't got no choice.
See, they just don't know how to receive it.
You can talk about my flat ass on
Listen, they just don't know how to receive it. That's all.
Yeah, that's all that is.
Because I done got compliments from every end. I don't automatically assume that it's somebody. I've had women who, yes, they like women and the compliment, but I didn't assume that was their reason for it.
Like,
it's just a compliment.
Like, I'm cute.
I can tell the difference between a compliment and you trying to get at me. I've had it, so I know the difference.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know,
right.
But a
now
lot of people nowadays
there to try, you know.
Yeah, it's something to try. It's cute. I appreciate it. At least I know I'm cute to you. Thank you.
Right. But it's some people who don't know how to receive compliments, so when they get one, they automatically assume that somebody is trying to talk to them.
Yeah.
Like, no, sit your little yourself down, little baby. Your shirt look nice. You look nice, but your shirt.
I almost want to blame that on men.
It is.
It's their fault. Because they started it out that way. You know, you start out giving a compliment, but that wasn't your true reasoning
intention
for a compliment. Like you edging to get somewhere else. Like, no, Negro, just keep it at a compliment.
Men don't even get compliments. Like, how you been in my friend? Like, you been on my friends list as a guy, right? You've been on my friends list for about 2 years. You ain't commented, ain't saying nothing to me, and talk to me, but then you see me post a picture and when 3/4 of my clothes is missing, then you want to come comment my inbox. Hey, how you doing? You such a queen.
Listen here.
I don't want your compliment. Listen, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Since I started modeling, I didn't figure out who I'm friends with.
No, listen.
I said, wait a minute. And this is how you know you can go see how your friendship is with them. Like, damn, I didn't know you that long.
I never even knew you existed.
Didn't even know. Really. I be getting likes on pictures from people I didn't know existed. Like, wait a minute.
I forgot I was friends with you.
I thought that you moved to another state.
Right.
Where
you live
there?
Oh. Hell, I didn't got. Listen, we ain't gonna talk about. I get likes from family members I didn't even know still talk to me.
Exactly, like when you do
that you didn't even didn't know was family.
Are you still here?
That's what they call
what's
them,
up.
ghost scrolling.
Yeah, like y'all like nothing.
Them ghost scrollers.
Ghost scrolling.
That bothers me too. When you don't like nothing, but then you want to jump in my inbox, like at least let yourself be known.
You ease yourself into my inbox.
You put a pinky toe in there. Don't put your whole. You just jump in there head first, like, "Hey, queen." Nah, you saying queen a little too easy.
Like, what do you want?
I don't like a man that use queen so easily. I'm sorry. It bothers my spirit. Know me first. Because
I'm a queen.
To me,
I use it.
Because to me and you, it's a little different.
Yeah.
But when it comes from a man who don't know you, ain't never said hello to you, it's different when you in face with me, because then you can pretty much feel my vibe.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, she walks differently. She talks a little differently.
Facts.
You get a little more of a vibe from them to use the queen word. And I can say king to you if I feel that vibe from you. Exactly. But if all you see,
I don't know who you are. I'm gonna call you by your name. I don't know who you are.
You just hi queen.
Yeah.
Hi, beautiful.
You calling everybody queen. You calling everybody.
You
everybody
queen ain't got no vibe.
Men are ruthless. Like the stuff that straight women go through, it makes me so happy that I don't talk to men.
Straight women go through make me not want to talk to them. I told my mama a couple times, like, Mom, I love you. Let me go ahead. I know you love the Lord, and I know how you raised me, but listen,
baby, listen.
A woman looking real good right now.
Listen, when Young and May came out, I was like,
and I done seen a couple of them. Like, you know what?
Me and Young and May can make some things happen.
That's a young sir. That's why.
She's definitely my girl crush. I'm sorry.
That's a real
Young and May.
Oh yeah, Young and May.
Now you know I don't do stuff, but you would definitely be one on my list.
That would be if I
don't know what it is about her.
Dip in that pond, I'd be like, let me dip that way.
I don't know what it is about her. Because she looked like she'd snatch you up, but
she looked like she would grab you by your neck and give you
Miss May.
Wait a minute, Auntie.
Wait, Mary. It ain't 9 o'clock yet.
Let me wheel it on back.
She got real excited.
Listen, y'all go through, I'll be confused. I went out one night. Strike. I saw Kiki actually.
Sure did.
I went to the Prime one night.
Well, that was the first mistake.
Listen, first of all, right there. I just wanted some chicken. Okay, I went to the Prime one night on a Thursday. Okay, and I was like, my gay ass don't belong in here. I don't know. And it was just like the men, they are just some of them are respectful. Some of them, oh, excuse me, my bad.
Yes.
Others just walk by and grope all of you to get by you. Like, wait a minute.
I hate that.
I didn't sign up for that. Don't touch me. I don't know you, sir. So wait.
And
that room
you don't walk
exactly.
right. I'm standing at the bar. You don't walked right in front of me. Like I'm not standing here. Oh, okay.
I must have a do not even come near me look
Listen,
on
me
my
too.
face. Because I don't get all that when I go out.
You do.
I don't. I get dudes that stare at me.
But you don't get to touch
But they don't touch me. They don't talk to me.
I ain't gonna lie. When I'm with her, I don't get touched.
No, listen.
Listen,
I don't get touched. I don't get bothered. I don't get bothered. I don't get approached.
Listen, Mary got this.
But the minute they leave, the minute she walk away.
Yeah,
Mary got this face about her, honey. Mary got this face, and like I be scared sometimes because, like, Mary like my fake auntie and stuff, and so I be like, listen, if I'm in trouble, honey, I be like, I'm sorry, auntie. I don't even know what I did or why you mad, but I'm sorry because I didn't mean to do it.
Already,
when I get into my mood, it's hard. But when I be at the club, I be in my own little zone.
But your face probably still be like, don't you dare.
Don't you even try.
Don't you shoot no shots.
Probably stop. I'm a sober Nancy, and I don't want no drunken coming up.
Over there with her Shirley.
And she called me the mean one.
A little bit.
Over there with her Shirley.
Yeah, we done got her loose. We done got her loose a little bit. I said, you call me the mean one.
You are mean as hell. I'm only mean when you approach me. Like you actually coming me wrong, then I'm like two-piece you real easy, and then move on about my business. I just don't take bullcrap well. Like I can feel your bullcrap. I'm a Virgo, so vibes is everything to me.
And exactly. I like to play with it.
Yeah, like I would definitely type some conversation just so I can get some laughs because I already know you on some bullshit from the hello. But it's like I can tell bullcrap by the first sentence that you say to me. Yeah. And it's like it's about the vibe. It's everything about, even in my face. If you're right here, the vibe I get from your eyes, from the way you move your lips, from everything. So deep. I'm detailed. No,
it's a detail.
It's really.
But I'll walk with your ass.
No, see, I'm a tourist, so I'm always.
I don't
looking
like
for
to
prey.
waste time. I'm over here vibing. Like,
I do. I see it as a game. I look for prey.
Listen,
who's gonna give me free drinks for the night?
She is a prayer. Okay,
hey,
I'm right along with you.
She is a lion.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
I am. I do. I'm sorry. You know.
It is what it is.
She's sorry, but I ain't sorry. She ain't sorry.
They still keep coming back.
Listen, Kiki be kicking it, honey. You look at Kiki, she out, honey. She be everywhere.
Listen,
I like a little bit of an asshole. Like men really do like a little bit of an asshole.
I figured that out.
And
I've
it's
had
like
to pull
when
the
you
asshole
give them
back.
a little asshole, they be like, ooh.
Because they like that. Men
they be like, oh,
men are just like how it is in the
wild.
They look for the weakest prey. A lot, like some animals look for the weakest prey. So they like when you give them a little attitude back, the ones that actually gonna go for that strong, dominant type prey. That's for real. You know, you want me. No, that's not what that is. I want you to leave me the hell alone. That's what I want. That's what I want you to do.
That's exactly what it is.
But they don't see that. They see the fact that they see resistance.
Yeah, that's what it is. They see a challenge. It's a challenge for them.
Like if you come at me and I walk away from you and you come back, wait. Why? Why are you here again? Like,
it's a challenge for them.
Let me try it from the other side of your face. Let me
tell you hell no from this side.
It's sad. Because you try and come up with every excuse like, oh, I'm married. Oh, really happily? Nigga, that was your cue to go away. And I've even tried that. I don't go that way. I like women. Oh, well, you can bring her with you.
Yeah, like,
no.
First of all, why are you talking? Why are you trying to talk to me in the club? I got this speaker over here. I usually don't know what you're saying in the first place.
And
I'm one of these.
So I'm not really listening. I might smile, I might nod, and I might go by my business. I don't.
Yeah.
You barked up the wrong tree in the first place.
How many drinks you had? I probably don't look like this in the morning, so you might want to just keep on walking.
No, really. Listen. Let me take these eyebrows off and see what you feel like. Okay.
The conversation we're gonna have tonight, you're not gonna remember tomorrow, so it's irrelevant.
Baby, listen.
I'm just saying.
Where we go from Thanksgiving to these meetings?
Right? That's that curvilinear shift.
That curvilinear shift for sure.
Y'all know how we are.
We are. We women. We are all well rounded.
Yeah.
But we thankful.
We are thankful.
You know, it's Thanksgiving. You know, we thankful.
Listen, I'm thankful for men, but y'all get on my nerves. I'm just saying, like.
I'm thankful for the one.
I'm thankful that y'all are here to help us produce. And I just wish that there
would be some of y'all to stop producing.
Not at this point.
Yeah, I need some of y'all to get it snipped, cut, tucked, whatever you got to
have
do.
like a dating game for you or something.
Can I help? Listen, I don't know if you can't find a man or not. That's not none of my business. I just pick really good people for people.
That's what's
up. If you can find me a good
I feel like that should be a show.
Or women. A panel of men. And I guess
nobody gonna line up and say, I want to date Mary.
Hold on.
Wait
a minute. Because listen, but wait a minute, Auntie, because I know a couple of people I done shared your picture. They just slid in my inbox like, who was that? Wait a minute, she don't even like us. Wait, hold on.
I still got I got a couple inboxes I didn't respond to.
I have a panel of men that is interested in Mary JB.
There you go.
And you review
so do we get to filter the men beforehand?
Yes.
So there's like American Idol filter type stuff.
I'm gonna be silent. It's a no.
It's a no. Nah.
No, let's do it. Yeah, no.
We asking hard questions.
Why you over there looking scared?
For the love of Mary JB, honey. For the love of Mary JB.
Why you got a concerned look on your face?
Oh yeah,
because I'm just scared of what's gonna walk in the door. I'm like,
wait a minute. Let's rewind. You think we really gonna do you like?
No, I'm just saying, whoever submit, they might not be.
I mean, it's gonna be a no, but we don't worry, we got you.
Listen, we got you. Don't worry
about
you.
Okay, I'm always open. We're trying to get you booed up. Find you a Santa Claus.
It's cuffing season, Auntie.
Yeah, we coming close to it.
It sure is because it's cold. It's mighty cold.
It was just summer last week.
Okay. Listen, we gonna play another song. Mr. Luffy D, since we talking about love, let's make some movies.
Oh boy.
I know.
just wanna make you feel special in life. Like every fella should make his girl feel. Killing with your body in the worst way. Plus I found out it's your birthday. Baby, let's do a little foreplay. Add ain't more, it's a 12 play. Dealing with niggas that ain't shit. I need what's in your panties, I'm so anxious. Wanna hear your bones out loud. Got that UFC love, girl, you bout to tap out. I'ma lay back while you do me. All up in the bed, making movies. Getting you wetter than a jacuzzi. Let's get it weak and slow. I'ma lay back while you do me. All up in the bed, making movies. Getting you wetter than a jacuzzi. Let's get it weak and so woozy. Take you on this merry-go-round. Turn your phone off, it's about to go down, down, down. Miss Lady a little bit older. Don't think this young boy can't mold ya. I got ways to make you say my name. Wanna find out, let's play this game. Baby, will you rain on me? Your body and your mind is where I want to be. I'ma give you all of me. Tell me, shorty, are you ready? Oh yeah. I'ma lay back while you do me. All up in the bed, making movies. Getting you wetter than a jacuzzi. Let's get it weak and so woozy. I'ma lay back while you do me. All up in the bed, making movies. Getting you wetter than a jacuzzi. Let's get it weak and so woozy. Damn, baby. You really put it on me. Purchase your tracks today. I didn't know you can get it in like that. Oh, damn. I don't really think I'm about to leave now. Why you put it on me, shorty? I need another round. I need more. I'ma lay back while you do me. All up in the bed, making movies. Getting you wetter than the jacuzzi. Let's get it weak and so woozy. I'ma lay back while you do me. All up in the bed, making movies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Getting you wet, making movies. Why you do me? Why you do me? Why you do me? Why you do me? Do me. Do me. Do me.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay. Nah, you ain't hear that.
I didn't. I was trying not to listen because I know y'all over there being bad.
9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock.
It's after 9
Curvilinear Radio.
So,
turn up.
we about to be
Kiki making movies, honey. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She playing in her hair. She said that's the making movie hair.
Listen. Luffy D is so dope. He's just so dope.
He's
so dope.
Yes, I love Luffy. Luffy, I told him that's
I'm glad we founded him.
I'm so glad we founded it.
I'm glad y'all founded it in him too.
I'm glad that we founded it in him because he is now part of Curvilinear family. Yeah. Like, I love it. I love it wholeheartedly. So we are back. Y'all are tuned into Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And I'm Kiki with an E.
It's Misha, Miss Hotspot. I think Mary cut me off. You cut me off? I can't hear myself.
No, you hear.
I can't hear myself.
I can hear you.
I can hear
Yay.
you.
It's Misha, Miss Hotspot. We in the building. It's after 9 o'clock. Listen, don't pay me no more. I'm ready to be bad. I needed it this week. I had a rough.
Look, her face is all beat to capacity, right. So she ready to
This was my way to uplift my spirits.
You've been using your eyeshadow?
Huh?
You've been using your shadow?
No, listen, we gonna have to talk about that later.
She said not right now.
And I thought that's what that was.
No, this is my own little wherever I picked this up at.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think wherever I picked it up. I don't have no specific place where I get makeup. If it look good and it ain't too cheap, I grab it.
Amen.
Now, don't do the cheap makeup. I've learned to not do that because my face will break out. I'll be looking like Bumpy Johnson.
It's flaky.
We gonna fire her.
Why you firing me?
Asha, you want her job? I can't.
What?
Tyra gonna say she gonna look like Bumpy Johnson.
Listen, some of y'all out here face look like connected dot. It's because y'all using cheap makeup. All I'm saying is,
or not washing your face,
or not washing your face.
Yeah, it's either that you're allergic to the product or you just dirty.
Yeah,
or it's expired. They do have expiration dates.
They do have expiration dates.
Amen.
And and don't sleep in the cheap makeup. Just saying, wash it.
I can't sleep. I slept in my makeup once, and I woke up looking like a.
Now I ain't gonna lie.
Rag.
Now Charmaine, I sleep in her makeup. I don't be wanting to take it off.
I was trying to do one of them Tyra Banks moves.
I
wake up flawless, wake up like, oh no. I woke up with all my eyebrow all the way down, my eyelash dangling by capacity, and I don't even know why. I don't sleep that well. My hair still be intact. But my hair still be attacked.
That's because you ain't had nobody.
And my body don't be like all over.
You might be rubbing your face in that pillow. You don't know what to be doing.
Listen, I'm good for rubbing my face in somebody's pillow.
I don't think of a man next to you.
I was gonna say your hair definitely wouldn't look like that if you had a man.
Baby, listen, I know how to have hair in my bed and to keep my hair together. I don't know about y'all. Be like, you better grab at the root, nigga.
That's why I lock it up. I don't have them problems.
I got my hair done.
Like, it ain't going nowhere. It
ain't going nowhere.
You need to do back here, baby.
Okay, but I know
don't pull them out.
I know how to do these hairstyles, so I'll fix it, boo. It's okay. Keep going.
I do my own hair, so I'm good.
Listen.
And I ain't got none, so I'm good too.
I hate y'all so much right now. I need to play that song. I hate y'all so much right now.
We do not own the rights to that song, so we can't be playing it.
They don't even know what it is.
They probably don't.
It's coming out of my mouth. They like, what song is that? Police?
I was gonna say that. I wasn't sure.
Khalees, listen, baby, listen. So we are talking about being thankful.
I'm gonna need you not to be thankful sexually.
I am thankful about that. I'm just hoping that one day I get blessed soon, but I ain't in a rush. So chill on me, okay? If y'all watching this, don't be jumping in my inbox because these cookies is not for free. So gotta put a little effort. I'm just saying.
Listen, know your worth.
Baby,
know your worth.
Come on, queen. You have to. Come on, queen.
Yeah, know your worth.
Okay. A lot of that's one thing you have to know is what you're worth. A lot of these ladies and gentlemen don't know what they are worth. And they out here just passing out the cookies like it's a free cookie jar.
That's why everybody got baby daddies now.
Not being worth.
Or everybody got baby daddies or baby mamas because you dealing with people who don't know their worth. You see what their worth is, but that person, if you don't know your worth, then what's the good of me saying it?
I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I know my worth.
Yeah, okay? Be thankful.
I'm very, very thankful. My mama taught me that I was not something that can just be laid with it whenever you wanted to. I had a hard time realizing it.
We all do.
But by the time I realized it, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. Yeah. You ain't getting this for free. My husband even had to work for it.
Yeah,
even when we were married, okay? Chill on me.
Ain't no free rides, baby.
If you don't treat me like a queen, this is closed. Okay. And this is definitely closed. Okay? So I'm just saying.
She said these fingers though.
Had to hit you with a okay?
I'm gonna let that
all
go.
of this is closed. I'm just saying you have to know what you are bringing to the table and be mindful of the other person and what they're bringing to the table. Because if you don't identify what they are also bringing, you're going to not treat them like they're supposed to be treated. So you have to know, and you have to know who you're messing with, what they're also bringing to you. Because if y'all ain't bringing enough to be able to coincide, then y'all ain't Y'all can't be meshing.
Most people aren't evenly yoked with each other,
baby.
And for those who don't know what evenly yoked means, is the yin to your yang. You know, so most people, especially when you're dealing with those relationships where y'all constantly breaking up and getting back together and breaking up and getting back together.
Hey, that ain't healthy.
No, it's mentally it's not healthy. Physically it's not healthy. Like you aging yourself based upon the fact that you love this person. You love this person all you want. I personally love cheese, but I can't eat it. As much as I love it, I can't eat it. I got a whole bunch of stomach problems. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I know I love it, but I can't eat it. Just because I love you doesn't mean I need to be with you. I can love you from afar.
Say that again.
I can love you from afar.
If I can't tell people that,
let me love you and be mentally stable. You feel me? Where's the bell? Where's the bell?
We should have made that a topic before the year.
Come on, Mary.
Yes.
Turn up for Miss Mary shirt.
Tell me who she was.
That's a good note though, because during cuffing season, that's an important message. We should have made that a topic for cuffing season. Dude, listen, just because you love them don't mean you need to be with them. Please don't be out here for the holidays, ladies, all souped up in these rings that these men about to hand y'all. Talking about, will you marry me? And you think it's because don't do it for love. I'm telling you now, because love
don't do it for tax time either.
Hey, you just took the word right out of my mouth.
Don't do it for tax time either.
A lot of these men, and all of a sudden they want to come. They've been gone all year.
All year.
January, they like, Happy New Year's.
I want to see my son.
I want to see my kids. I want to spend time with you. Can we cuddle? And then come February, your check coming. They like, hey, baby.
Let me flip that real quick.
Let me flip that. Hey, I got this new invention that I'm about to go into.
I bet you do.
I need you to go ahead and invest in me. Like Tommy, you love me.
Like Tommy, you ain't got no job, Tommy. You ain't got no job.
You'll invest in my dreams. It's going to help my family.
I don't even care about your dreams.
Then they get that money, and come March, you buy your damn self again. Wake the up, my sisters. Man, really.
Don't get wrapped up in the Christmas and Valentine's Day holiday love shit. Just say no. Just like you do the drugs.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know if y'all are aware of who Keisha Irvin is. She's a author of urban fiction.
I know who she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love her to death. I've read every single one of her last book, but one of my favorite books is called Torn. Okay. And I have the
again, I'm sorry.
Keisha Irvin.
I think I have
read
her.
Yes.
Very good book.
I haven't read her anywhere.
Listen, Linda. I have the hard copy, but it's in my storage unit. So I went on ahead and downloaded it on my Kindle.
It ain't the same.
And it's not the same as the book, baby. It's never, the book is never good. It's like it is when you got the physical copy. But I just because it's quicker for me to go ahead and read it, and I just had a feeling that I just love this book. I wanted to read it again, and that's what that book is about. That it's about a woman who's been with this man since she was like 15 years old, and he's cheated on her. He's physically abused her. I mean, she's been through so much, and yes, she's done her little dirt after he's done her so wrong, but it's kind of like under the rug. He don't know nothing about it. Then when he finally find out that she done did him wrong, all hell breaks loose. She ain't nothing. She this, she that. But he still can't live without her.
Yeah.
So he forgive her, and they get back together and try one more time. He done had a kid on her. All kind of crazy stuff that happened.
Chicks like that.
Okay. Like, and she really, really wanted to make it work. And the reason why I brought it up because the way she talks in the book, it breaks down that mental fight that you have with yourself when you're in that situation. You've been with that person for so long, and you put up with so much of that stuff. Eventually he's going to change. Eventually he's going to quit messing with these girls. Eventually he's going to treat me right. Yes, he wanted to marry me. I know his mama. I know his whole family. Baby, listen.
Sometimes it don't even be all those factors. It just be the time.
It's
put into it.
Timing.
Because I'll tell you quick, my experience for me, that's why I stayed so long. Because it's like, damn, that's a long time to just throw away and be like, I'm done.
It do be hard.
And that's the main factor in a lot of people. It's just the time that they put into it. And it's like, I don't want to throw away all that time.
Especially
and then on the other end,
at such a young age, when you know that person for years and years. Like I've known my ex-husband since I was like 14, he was 17, 18. So I known him forever. And by the time he finally got me to be like, okay, let's try it, you know, I was in my 20s by then. So it was like 21 to my early 30s, you know what I'm saying? We were together, like physically living together. I lived and breathed with this man. I made a child with him. So it was kind of hard for me to finally say enough is enough. Mm-hmm. And it's like, once you realize that you are worth way more than what is being given to you, mm-hmm. it's a whole epiphany. It's like a whole weight is lifted off of you. And that's why a lot of people say, when I broke up with him, I lost 150 pounds. Because it really feels like everything that person has done to you is another brick on your back, another brick on your back. You're just holding that pain and anguish and the mental memories in your mind forever. And it won't go away, regardless of how much especially if that person is showing you some kind of change or some kind of twist. Now it's different when you've been through so much and then finally they get their own epiphany and see that you are who they want to be with. And they totally let that bull crap go. I'm going to be done. I'm going to be with you. I'm not going to mess up no more. Let's go to church. Let's definitely make this work. Let's go to counseling. Everything you got to do. That's different. But when that person don't want to actually do anything, regardless if you leave them, they beg you back, they tell you you're gonna change, then you take them back a week later, they back to doing the same crap they were doing before. Like, if all you got is a month of good happiness before the bull crap coming, then baby, he's not going to change. He's not. It's not going to happen.
I tell anybody who falls for me, do not love me with 100% of you. Because what happens if one day I decide I don't want to be with you no more. You're not what I want. And you've given me all of you. And I'll go off into the sunset and live my life. And you broken. Mm-hmm. Be selfish with yourself just a little bit. Amen. To the point where if I get up and I leave you tomorrow, you can pick up the pieces. Because I've been there. I've been that person who loves somebody wholeheartedly. My daughter's mom, I love her dearly. That's my homie. But I would never be with her ever again. But at the same time, when I got with her, I was 18, and it's all about you. It's all about you, and it's all about the fact that we got this whole family thing going on. It's just you. And throughout the course of the time that we were together, it was I'm all about you, but you're still being a little bit selfish with you. So one day you wake up and you're like, I don't want to do this no more. Mm-hmm. I'm good, and I'm broken. What do I have? You were all that I had at that point in time. Mm-hmm. So now what do I do?
And see, for me, that's somebody as a person. I had to learn that to not love somebody 100%. It took 12 years for me to realize that I shouldn't have did that, but that's just because that's just how I am. I love hard. Friendships, relationships, family ship. I love hard, and it's like once you break. But I'm also the Taurus to the heart. Once you break it though, and that bull come out, ain't no pulling that flag back.
You bullheaded.
I'm out. Sure. Oh, for sure.
She like how my nephew is there.
For sure. Yes.
But I love hard as hell. Like all Taurus, we love hard as hell. And when we love, it's real. So yeah, once you screw that up, sorry.
For me, I love easy. Virgos, we love easy. It's so easy for me if you vibe with me right, and I'm just like, oh, I get a little connection. It's like we build on that, and I'm like, my attachment gets so quick. But it's also very easy for me to cut your ass off if you hurt me. It's like once I'm like out of sight, like that, out of mind.
The male Virgos ain't set up like that. Because it took me a long time to get him to just be like, can you just let it go? Please.
Yeah, like male Virgos, they keep coming back.
Oh God.
A female Virgo, we internally come back. Like we in our mind, like, dang, I miss it. I wish.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell. Like we like that. Men, they be like,
yeah, they don't take no for an answer.
Like they keep coming. Like male Virgos, they be like,
no, I'm gonna keep trying. That no gonna turn into a yeah. Like
she gonna
it ain't. I bet you would know. Like, it's been no for 15 years. But I promise you,
I was like, never again. Like it don't matter how many times I'd be like, dude, we give chances, a lot of chances, and I will try and try, But after a while, it's like, dude, once I try once full-heartedly and you hurt me or piss me off, if I try again, it's not going to be all of me until I start to see something. And after a while, it's just going to be like, bruh.
Well, I feel like as women, naturally, we just give chances because that's just women.
Yeah,
that's that nurturing spirit. And
some women don't get that.
Want to give you just some don't. Some have a ice box where their heart never was. I'm just saying, one of these. They a cold piece of work for real.
Exactly. Cold
and yeah.
And that's why a lot
for the majority of us,
like the way they are, because they are meeting these women that aren't. They're not authentic within themselves. They're so. I don't
television.
Yeah, it's like they just want to be so superficial. It's not internal. Like you have to find a woman that actually know where she's from.
Well, first of all,
and where she's wanting to be. Because if you don't know somebody that, if you don't know who you are, where you come from, your background, it's hard for you to be able to connect with somebody else and understand where they've been. It's like a lot of these women, they're so, all I care about is what happened today, what happened tomorrow. I don't care about nothing else.
Blinded by that
you know? Well, it's like, are they they dangling the D in their face and that's all they care about. It's like,
that's because their mindset is focused on the wrong, their priorities are messed up internally. You know, they're so focused on what they look like versus what they bring into the table. I seen a post somebody put up that said, you know, the majority of their timeline is these beautiful women, but they ain't got something missing in the attic. You ain't got nothing upstairs. You ain't got no conversation. Y'all ain't got no intelligence. You don't want to do nothing. You just want to look good. That's it. You only gonna look good for so long. Once you start hitting that AARP age, it ain't gonna be too cute. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be like
some black do crack.
Hey,
honey, listen.
Mary likes speaking yourself.
Well, you know, some of them, the way some of these people living their life, they ain't gonna be that black gonna start cracking real quick.
Exactly.
Crack way early.
You know, black do crack when you do crack. You know,
listen,
all up.
For sure. I can't with y'all, man.
Looking like you 45.
Exactly.
It's all in the what you put in your body.
Exactly. It's what you put in your
mentally and physically. It's all of that together. Read a book. I'm just saying it helps.
Someone can read a real article.
Stop reading just statuses, dog.
Like read the article.
Even when you read the status, you be like,
well, what's that mean?
They so lazy that if the status too long, they ain't gonna read it.
Okay.
You gotta pull us in.
Listen, then Facebook then made it so you can make it as like a little picture. I know some people who will only read the pictures. They be scrolling through Facebook
and then they stop into the blue light.
They'll be
black.
Like, oh,
like what is that? And then if you put too many words, the picture go away.
Yeah.
So it's actually a paragraph. So then you gotta cut it back. Like I've done that a couple times. Like okay, I'll take off an extra. I'll shorten look and just put LK.
Right, you want to.
That's what I get.
I don't want no 140 character person in my life.
There. Because sometimes these people they don't want to read nothing longer than
they've been accustomed to 120 characters.
The wave of social media has made us very, very lazy as far as how we learn.
Very.
How we learn and how we teach ourselves and how we teach our children. Social media it can make you very, very self-sufficient. I know for me, like I didn't know nothing about gardening, and then one day I got on YouTube and I'm like, all right, I want to start a garden because I don't want to eat meat no more, and that's how stuff happened for me. But then again, it's people who get on the internet, they don't want to hear nothing, they don't want no real message or nothing like that, so they prop their kids in front of the TV or give them a tablet or a computer or something like that. Give your kid a fucking book and go on about your day. You know what I mean? Give your kid a book. You know what I mean? You read something. I pass it along to her. She might pass it along to somebody else. Mm-hmm. Same thing as far as the Break Bread Project. I do something, someone else connect to someone else. Y'all all gonna be in a room with about 40 different people that's just volunteers that y'all probably will never, ever, ever, ever have a conversation with.
Right.
But the goal is to get people to meet people.
Say hello to one person you don't know.
Yeah.
That's one thing, like for anybody listening, coming to the Break Bread Project, that's the challenge that I personally put out to you. If you come to the Break Bread Project, say hello to at least one person that you do not know.
You should have that like a sign on the door.
Yeah, I think I'm going to
like say hello to at least one person.
To at least one person that you have not, that you don't know, because that one person that you speak to that you don't know, you could change their whole day. You can change their whole outlook on their life and in general. So yeah, speak to somebody, smile at somebody. It's okay. Like it's okay. Like
it's okay to smile.
It's free. It's free. Like there's no tax added. You can. It's nothing for you to be like, hello, how are you?
Less muscles to smile.
How are you? Like, do you need help with anything? How are you? Like, it's not. I don't know. There's just so many people. Like, even if you see like a elderly lady and she's having trouble with her groceries, I can't just walk up to her and ask her if she needs help, because she thinks that she automatically thinks something negative when I'm really just trying to help you.
Yeah, but that's like you gonna snatch your bags.
Yeah, like, girl, I don't want your chicken, man. I'm about to go in here. Like,
but then you get people who do stuff like, remember what happened to my mom and my grandma? The Save a Lot over on Yearling. My mom and my grandma, they live together, and they do their grocery shopping, like bulk grocery shopping. They only got to go grocery shopping once a month. It's just them, and then my nephew comes over, and so they go grocery shopping. And my mom and my grandma, now my grandmother and my nephew, y'all gonna meet them on Saturday. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about.
Somebody gotta watch them together.
Right? Because they be on trash together. My nephew run my grandma. My grandma swear up and down she running my nephew. It's not how it is. So my mom is bagging groceries and she's trying to watch my grandma and my nephew, because my grandma giving my nephew gummy bears that he ain't supposed to have and all this other stuff. And my mom says she noticed some girl by the door and she's just sitting there, and she got this little boy, and she's like, man, she got on pajamas and she just looked a hot mess at the store. My mom got her back turned, and when my mom's back is turned and she's talking to my nephew and my grandma trying to get them together, this lady walks off and steals their big bag of meat. So it's like $60 worth of meat.
Wow.
And my mom didn't notice it until old girl was already gone in her car driving off with $60 worth of meat.
Wow.
So when you hear stories like that, you automatically, I don't want nobody to help me.
Right.
No, I don't want this. But then it's people like us genuinely who wants to help people, and we can't, because sometimes people look at you funny, like, oh, now you trying to do this. Like, no, it's no motive.
I was handing out flyers.
Come as you are.
I was handing out flyers, and just for the Break Bread Project. Hey, like, come if you in need, if you know somebody in need. Like, even if you just need a meal, like, come and get a meal, like hot meal. So I walked up to a couple different people. I was in Staples actually, and I walked around, I was handing out flyers. And everybody was immediately standoffish. And I'm like, hello, how are you? I'm smiling. Like, I don't look intimidating. I be trying and it don't be working. So I be like, hello. I be like, hello, good morning. How are you? And everybody was just so standoffish. Like, wait, what are you? Oh, you're helping people. Okay, hi. How are you?
Like, what is she doing?
Wait, like, I'm just trying to help you. Like, but
because people are so quick to judge.
Right.
People are the problem. They judge that. They use that cover so good to judge people. And it's so horrible. It's horrible.
Depressing.
It is, because and it'll be the little things: tattoos, piercings, the way your hair is, your hair color, your skin color. Again, it's anything. I'll never forget the first time I met I call him my white boyfriend. And if anybody else would see him and automatically say he a skinhead or he a racist, because he's a bald headed white boy with tattoos up to his neck, but he loved him a black woman.
See,
and you would never know. And it's so funny how we became friends. And every time we used to work on Waffle House together, third shift, hilarious. But the black dudes being there, I'll never forget, they was harassing him, calling him all kind of racist and skinhead and KKK and everything. I walked straight in there. Hey, babe, walk straight up to him, gave him a kiss, and walked to the back. The look on their face was priceless. I wish I had a picture. It was priceless. And it's like, that moment was like, you never know who you looking at or talking. Like, you just judging somebody just because of the way they look, just because they got tattoos. So what? You ain't got tattoos, man? You're a country boy. So I'm racist. Sad. I tell people I'm racist. I don't like no damn body. Till we get to know each other, then I might like you just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And then that's a real slim chance still. So
it's still a slim chance, But yeah, that people judge. It's sad. That's so sad.
People judge you before they even know you.
Before they even know you.
You're right.
I didn't even realize people was judging me till I went to Jamaica and saw the difference, because people here look at me with locks like I'm a.
When I had my locks, it was the same.
It's like you feel like you at the zoo.
I love it. Every time
but when I went down to Jamaica,
like, that's my dream, man.
Listen, but when I went to Jamaica, I felt at home. I felt so at home.
When I was down in Florida,
I felt like I blended in so well.
Even though they was purple, when I went over to the Bahamas, they was like what did they keep calling me? They called me something, and I was just like, okay, like, hey, if you no more love. Like, I was like, oh, shoot. Like, I got all kind of compliments over here. Be like,
why your hair purple?
This is all I
don't like it.
Exactly. Right. Get stared at, like, I'm like, what the heck? Say hi. Hello? How you doing?
Right.
I have all this.
Like, can I have it? Can I have my possessions?
I'm using that. I'm using that. Can I have my face back?
Yes. You looking at it hard as hell, yo.
Take a picture. It lasts longer.
Right.
All of my possessions, please.
All the things that you just
like my face, my nose, all of that. Can I have all of it?
All of that.
Those belong to me.
Amen. Okay, I'm so weak right now. So I'm about to play another song, and I think I want to play some I Soldier.
I'm gonna tell you now.
Let's blame Fame.
Yes.
Hey.
Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself picking up the pieces. Thinking about all of this time that I wasted trying to be you. Famous, I blame you. I was told if I didn't push work and pop guns in my raps that I wouldn't go far. Wouldn't get money, wouldn't get that honey, wouldn't get that rep, wouldn't get that car. I was stuck in it for a minute. I wonder what could I do if I put my true self in the bars. Had to make changes. My heart pours and every letter my pen illustrates. All I plot for your front spot on my dinner plate. Mine go when a line flow mean and pull heartstring and crush egos in one rhyme scheme. Hard to be what I'm called to be. Industry make it artistically hard to breathe. I feel like I can't 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 breathe. I feel like I can't. My soul not for sale, so don't place your bets because I'm chasing purpose, never chasing checks. Wanna be influential, never part of the issue, so protect your neck for that kids who get you like. There was a time I would do anything as long as I became you. People looking in my eyes like, Joe, this ain't the same you. So many people lose their self trying to claim you. Wanna shoot for the stars but forgot how to aim twin. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself picking up the pieces. Thinking about all of this time that I wasted trying to be you. Famous, I blame you. I was told if I didn't expose and downgrade a queen that I wouldn't go far. Wouldn't get money, wouldn't get that honey, wouldn't get that rep, wouldn't get that car. I was never with it from the beginning. Funny how I choose to respect them more than they listen less. Gotta get it off my chest. We need all women. Look at all the lies that they feed all women. Look at how the media want us to see our women. It's like the world wants us to defeat our women. Look at how the industry treats our women. Look at how the energy shifts our women. So I check myself because it starts with us. We gotta protect and uplift our women. They can't breathe. I feel like 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 they. Keep your head up, queen, you don't have to do what they want you to do, be who you want to be, and you are enough, so salute to you, because without you, it wouldn't be in me. I'm saying, we either don't see the problem or don't want to solve it. I don't really know what's worse, or the fact that a man's still stuck in his ways. I'm probably gonna skip this verse. I don't see the world the way they used to see, so I speak the vision you don't usually see, coming to you from me. Lyrically self, all heart, food for thought, gluten-free, blame famous. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself picking up the pieces. Thinking about all of this time that I wasted trying to be you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself picking up the pieces. Thinking about all of this time that I wasted trying to be you. Famous, I blame you.
Famous, I blame you.
Listen, that is my go-to work, motivate myself for the rest of the day song.
Baby, listen, I have that song on repeat.
Me too.
Repeat. Listen, I swear, every day I'm like, thank God for digital play.
I in the front, H in the back.
Okay, that was Isoja. Look, I can't even speak.
All right.
Lord, have mercy.
Right. Baby, so, damn, I'm putting that on Facebook. This is Curvilinear Radio. I'm all tongue-tied.
What's
This
going
is
on?
Curvilinear Radio.
Who are you?
You need us to come over there?
Who are you?
You need me to sit on your lap, boo?
Wait a minute.
You ain't gonna get it. So this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
And I am Kiki with an E.
It's Misha Miss Hotspot in the building.
Nah, we're gonna have Kiki do that again.
We're gonna have her do it again.
And I'm Kiki with the fucking E.
Okay,
Maybe wanted me to do that.
Gotta get it right. Kiki with motherfucking E. What?
Okay.
Listen, it took a while for us to get her to do that.
Yeah, she was like, I'm not gonna say that.
No, it only come out every now and then, you know.
After 9.
After 9 o'clock.
Kiki used to be like, it's Kiki with the E. I used to be like, wait.
Don't forget the E.
Right.
Don't forget the E.
See? Oh, see?
I don't understand
now that means business when you say it that way. Like, you better not forget Mama E.
Because right now I'm feeling some type of way about my daughter's teacher. She keeps spelling her name
wrong.
Kajekearia. It's Kaira. I specifically put the air in there so you can see Jakara. And it's spelled wrong on her award.
Oh, she might have fixed that.
She would be giving my baby a new award.
Yes.
Like ASAP.
Yes. How you a teacher and you can't spell?
Okay. That's because I told my daughter gave me a little.
Yeah, that's an issue.
It's called Columbus Public School System.
And it makes it bad. I've already said something to her about it once.
Oh, yeah. Now you get blatantly disrespectful now.
I'm training Jakara to politely correct.
She gonna be like, no,
I didn't even have to teach Michaela how to correct people to say her name. She does that all about her
I'm
stuff.
talking about the spelling.
Oh, I'm saying period. Spelling or saying it wrong.
Well,
She be like,
5,
Michaela.
Michaela
be like, listen. She be like, even when you call her Little Mary, my name is Michaela.
Yeah, she'll correct the
What you want her to
when
do,
it comes to that
Like-
spelling. I'm like, Jakara, look at this. That's not spelled right.
That's not her name, mommy.
Yeah, you tell your teacher.
Tell them that. Yeah.
So you just letting her spell your name wrong, though.
Like, you just gonna let her do you like that? Though? You gonna let her go to school just do her like that?
Don't do it like that.
You ain't got no nipples.
I don't have to spell.
I'm done.
That ain't funny, y'all. Okay. My daughter will definitely. She came home with something and I was like, did you spell your name? She was like, no, Mom, my teacher did. I know it's spelled wrong. I was like, well, you know that.
I'm gonna correct her tomorrow.
I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow.
I'm gonna talk to her.
They wrote her a note in class. She was like, no, this is not my name. Like,
I don't know whose child this is, but it ain't me.
She
is her mama's child.
My name does not have a K. It's a C-H.
I used to treat my teachers like bill collectors. Don't have me something that's bad and the name's so wrong. That ain't mine.
That ain't me.
That ain't me.
That ain't me.
That's you. No, it ain't. That ain't my name.
I never got this. I never got the sheet.
It never happened.
It never happened.
Never happened. That's what I mean.
My name was only 4 letters, and it's not hard for you to spell Mary. I mean, but still, people say spell it wrong. But in school, I never.
How the hell you spell Mary wrong?
How you spell Mary
like Mary
wrong?
Christmas?
They put extra like Mary, like I'm gonna marry you.
Oh.
They put a E instead of
What kind of bullshit? I mean, I'm
baby,
sorry.
listen, I didn't have people add a Maury, spell my name like Maury Povich with a U.
Lord.
Like,
Damn, my name.
chill on me. Like, it's already an old lady name. I don't need you to disrespect it on top of it.
You know, like the Virgin Mary. Mary
It's
Jane.
not Maureen.
Mary.
It's not short for nothing. It's just Mary. That's
Like,
Mary.
I did used to
4 letters.
work when I worked at K-Bar, I did spell my name Maury, but with the IE on the end, just because.
See, like you confusing people.
Yes, so if something happened, they couldn't be like, Mary did it. They couldn't report me. Like, all of us there had incorrect name badges.
You out
here,
ninja.
you know.
Baby, I
was
sure
being a
was.
ninja.
And I was a supervisor.
That's even worse.
You was being a super ninja.
She got aliases to work at Kmart.
Some girl named Mari. She wouldn't help me. When I'm
I hate it when people, because Kmart, that's why they ain't in business like that now. because they would let you. Yes, because they would let you bring that too, and they would let you return anything. Like anything, I would be so mad. People,
I could say I returned a couple stuff that
came open packs. I'd be like, "Sorry, man, we're not taking this back." And literally, I'm like, "Yes, you are. They don't fit me." Here comes a supervisor. Just sign off on it.
Customers always
like,
right.
Are you serious?
I'm like, no, they ain't.
Not this customer.
I'm telling when they
a toaster oven that got actual crumbs in it. You didn't use this toaster for the last. You got 90 days to return at Kmart.
You done use this toaster for 89 days.
Wait a minute. 90th day, you gonna return it.
I got bills I need to pay. Listen, wait a minute. My light's about to get cut off. I gotta return this toaster.
I used to be so irritated. Like, I can't, like, people be bringing, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that pack that's open and it looks like a speed mark in them underwear. I rebuke you. I'm not returning that.
The devil is a lie.
I never do retail. I was never cut out for retail.
I tried retail because I wanted to do fashion. That was why I did it. And when we were in high school, they probably still got it now.
They wanted you to
actually have credits into the career that you wanted to go into. So when I was at Independence, I signed up that I wanted to actually own my own store. I wanted to have my own clothing line. So they were like, okay, well, retail would be the best option for you just to get your
can we speak that into existence though? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Baby, listen, I'm still
just saying.
2018.
We're working on that.
We are so working on that. 2018, listen. 2018, we gonna
Yeah.
definitely pop off on some things because I got so many ideas. As y'all can see, this sweater is one of them. I just be having ideas in my mind, things I want, So you out here like go to the store and get what I want.
Yeah, you out here like the superheroes too, like the rest of us.
Listen, everybody in here is a superhero. That's a real thing.
You know what I mean? Superheroes. Yeah.
Thank you. Because everybody know I want to be
Miss Misha, wait a minute. Can we talk about Miss Misha hospital over there? Okay, let's talk about you, honey.
I ain't do it.
Because, honey, Miss Misha that got on this runway, honey. And baby, listen. Okay, I remember the first time I came on Curvilinear and we was talking about different things and he was like, I don't know how y'all do that. I would never be able to. I saw your little video submission. I said, girl, you better come on with this face.
How you see that?
She's a coordinator. What you think?
See that.
She's a baby. Listen.
And the sad part is I didn't even have the right attitude when I submitted that.
Listen, you look real mad, but it worked for you. It worked for you, honey. It did.
Because Bree was getting on my nerves. I was cold. I was tired. I was ready to go. I had to go pick up my goddaughter. I was like, listen, it's about to be a smooth 25 seconds. They're going to say yay or nay. I could care less right now. Let's go.
Let's make it happen.
We're about to work this little round. She's like, we can go outside. It's 30 degrees outside. No, it's called this little living room right here. This little 2 feet space, we're gonna work this out.
Listen, you better have stepped out of your comfort zone, honey.
I love it.
Everybody stepped out of their comfort zone.
Misha. It's like
and working it out, honey.
I love her. I love her. And it's not that she's changing herself. She is definitely elevating who she is.
She's becoming who she already is. Like,
I broke out of my marriage cocoon.
Now,
that's what it is, girl. I promise. Once I got into the mental space of being happy,
now if I can just get you on a microphone. I'm done with you. If I can just get you on a microphone.
Hold on, wait, time out.
Oh, yeah.
If we can just get you on a microphone.
Yeah, listen.
That's in 2018 too.
Listen, so
listen to that, Masha.
We gonna talk.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why. 2018 is my year because I don't know if like y'all two, me and you, we friends on Facebook, so y'all seeing what I went through as far as being sick and everything.
Yes.
2018 is my year as an artist, and when I say that is I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. A lot of people don't know besides the team, like I write. Mm-hmm. I write.
She a poet or whatever.
I was gonna say I could see that.
Come on, poet. Come on.
I'm not a poet. I'm sharing like the deepest parts of my life. What made me evolve as a woman as far as love is concerned. It's called Emotionally Naked. It's three separate books. It's not books in the sense of how you think they're books though. It's a
visual series.
Visual series. Like okay. So it starts off with book 1, which is The Coldest Winter, which is the story about my daughter's mom. Book 2 is The Red Balloon. And then book 3 is The Comfort End Ending. So I'm sharing who I am as a woman. So I'm trying to get everybody that does poetry. You know, I'm trying to do a release party.
I don't know why y'all looking at me.
Yeah.
All the civilians.
All the civilians.
Yeah, y'all do that.
Miss Mary, we don't give Misha that look because you gonna do something too, honey.
Yeah,
woman to woman, what's up?
Oh yeah, listen, I'm
woman to woman, what's up?
Yeah, you know, I hear you got some dope stuff coming off from Miss Mary though.
Yeah, that's the writer over there.
Yeah, over there too. Y'all
I'm
gonna
just
come
a
out of
reader.
civilian mode, and that's something
reader.
that. So that's something that.
He said, "I'm just a reader." I'm just a reader.
It's cool. It's cool.
The superhero thing is something that I say it all the time, and like now the whole team says it, and it's like it makes me happy. But I had a mentor when I very first started performing and doing those different things, and one of the biggest things he told me was give up your gimmicks. In reality, if you think of a superhero is somebody who is touching multiple people on magnitudes of different levels. Superheroes have powers they don't even know that they have. So as artists, whether it be models, writers, poets, whatever the case may be, we are superheroes. When we go to that 9 to 5 and we answering these phone calls and doing stuff like that, we're in civilian mode. You're now Clark Kent. That's who you are. That's who you are right now. But when you leave there and you get on the runway, or you post your book, or you put a piece out into the world, you then just put on your cape and you activated your powers, and you are now a superhero.
Yeah, that's facts.
I like that. Maybe that's why I be feeling like that when I go back to work after my weekend be over.
Because you be in civilian mode. Like, what you do this weekend? I saved the world.
No, because honestly, after the fashion show, after that weekend and going back to work, it felt like I stepped into some strange environment. Like, I feel like I came off of something here.
Switch.
And it was like, and I got back to work and I was like, I ain't supposed to be here. I don't want to do this.
I'm not meant to do this.
I ain't supposed to be here. I don't need to be here. This ain't where I'm supposed to be.
Need to pay that cable bill.
I got two coworkers that
okay, so if I don't go to work, they're gonna take my car.
You out there doing something, and you out there.
What you do this weekend? I'm like, man, let me tell.
Listen, where do we want to begin?
When I meet people and they ask me, what you do? I can't just say
it ain't just
I
one
work at
thing.
Express Scripts. Like, I'll be like, I write, I model, I read.
Oh yeah, and I got a job.
I got a job. I'm a mama. It's like my list. They be like, "Dang, you busy? You ain't got no time." You make time for those that I don't like. I want to have time for. If you ain't one of them, then that's your problem.
You ain't on my radar.
You ain't on my radar. You gotta do something. Wave a flag. You gotta make me see you. Like, if you don't do that, then baby, you don't exist to me. I'm sorry.
If you ain't hitting my radar, then we ain't got no holler. I'm sorry.
Baby, listen.
And I don't do it purposely. I mean,
it's not
I do
purpose.
sometimes. Yes, I do sometimes.
Well, some people I do just be curving just cause. But
shit, I do sometimes.
Yeah, I curve people just be like,
we curvilinear. We post.
Okay, listen.
When we got the cape on, we got our blinders on, and it's like if you not within that visual, and if you're not doing something to hit that radar,
everything. Somebody be like, you free? I'll be like, hold on, let me look at
If you're not in that radar, you better find your way to hop in the road.
You gotta make that happen. If I tell you I'm off at 6:30 on Monday, then that's your avenue to be like, oh well, I got time. I get off. You gotta make it work if you really want to be with somebody that's an artist and have a job and also have a child. If I'm telling you my schedule and you just like you can't see where you fit, then you ain't the one for me.
And be happy with that 30 minutes.
Listen.
I said
you better be happy with a drive-by. How you doing?
You better be happy with that text message you just got.
But then even with
some people don't get it.
Listen, even with that, like if you are dating an artist or you in the midst of an artist, honey, you can't be insecure. You can't do none of that. And me and Misha had this conversation the other day, honey. You can't be insecure. You can't be mad. Okay, you gotta get in where you fit in.
Did you see that post she put up? I jumped out my chair. I wanted to dance. Jesus,
listen,
that's what I want to say.
When I am done saving the world, then I will call you.
She said, if you an artist, if you want to date an artist, either sit there, shut up, and be our muse, or join in,
or just come and just be in the middle
and be superheroes with me.
We gotta call her.
All right. Oh, hey.
Hello, thank you for calling Curvilinear Radio. Who is this?
Hey, what's up? This is your sister Danielle.
Hi.
Danielle.
Hey, so I just got off work, so I really have missed about what today's show was about. Like I thought
you always miss what the show is about.
What y'all doing?
But look, they want to call
you want us to give you a synopsis. Listen, Linda, we over here just talking about art. If you want to be with an artist, then you have to be their muse. How you say it, Tiff?
You got Tell her how you say it. Listen, if you are going to be with, date, or even have interest in an artist, your job then becomes to just be our muse. Don't get on my nerves. Don't ask me what I'm thinking, because I'm going to tell you once I write it down. Like, just wait. Just wait a minute. I'm going to tell you once I write it down and get it on the paper. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's a part of being an artist, because their thoughts go in so many different areas, and everything that they're thinking or what they're feeling usually goes on paper or through poetry or through music or through paintings and drawings. So, yes, that's true. And so you really have to be understanding when you were someone that's an artist. I have heard that.
Yes.
Artists are very different, unique. Their minds going on different areas. They could be looking at you but thinking about something totally different.
Usually.
And that's what makes them so unique and so special. So yeah, you do have to be patient, and you do have to be understanding to an artist. If you can't handle it, you probably shouldn't be with one.
Right. You got that right. And we also talking about this break bread project. Okay. That's going to be this Saturday. This Saturday, you coming?
Okay. So you guys are taking donations as far as just different stuff to give to people, correct?
Yes, like we're also
household items and things like that.
Mostly clothes. So men's clothes is what they need right now. Men and kids. So if you have any kids, your men clothes, average men size or bigger, as well as kids, all sizes.
Okay. Actually, I do have some things. I can wash them up, fold them up again, and bring them in. I do see the information. I've been tagged in it for Sundays.
Yeah.
You know it.
I will definitely make my contribution. I'm not ignoring it in any kind of way. You know, I'm a big supporter to everything, especially my model sisters, my sisters, and my family. I support you guys in any kind of way possible. I love you, Tiffany. I'm just so thankful for all the wonderful things that you're doing.
Well, you just answer my question. I was going to say, what are you thankful for?
I know I have not personally, physically made it out, but I can promise you I will make it out to support you, and I definitely will make a contribution to your clothing drive on this Saturday, and I will try to drop hours and drop off. Curvilinear Radio, you guys already know I love you. I just want to call and show my support, even though it was at the last few minutes. But, you know, I know the number by heart, so, you know, I had to call.
We love you.
I love you guys, too. Have safe travels, and I'll see y'all soon.
Thank you, too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That's our sister. So we're going to jump into our specialties real quick, and then I want to wrap up with some thanks. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to talk about this. This it's called a smudge pot by e.l.f.
A smudge pot.
Yes, it's called a smudge pot by e.l.f. It's actually an eyeshadow / eyeliner. But I also use it as a lipstick today.
Okay. Yes.
And I also put it on my eyes. I probably can't see because these glasses. But Linda, listen, I love it. I've been wanting to find like a real rich brown. Because I'm brown, browns blend in with my skin. Like for real when I use eyeshadows. And with this being like a cream base, it really is high pigment. And it's like it has vitamin E in it. So it's really like nourishing, and I love it. It's very soft, and I just want to show y'all how rich it looks on your skin. And it has like a if y'all can look at it. It has a like a shimmer in it as well, like a gold shimmer. And so I was so geeked when I found this. I found this at what they call it, Big Lots. What is it called now? Is it still called Big Lots? Okay, I found it there because a lot of people don't shop at Big Lots like their makeup. Like
they got makeup.
They have mad makeup. Elf, they have a lot of Elf products at there, and most of their Elf product be on sale. Because they have a lot of
$3.
Because I like Elf.
It be like $3, but it goes down to like $1.50. Like I went in there and bought some eyeshadow for 50 cents. Like they really be having some good discounts there compared to if you go to Walmart and get Elf. Like I went to Walmart and saw Elf brush for like $10. Then I went to Ollie's and saw the same brush for like $3. So it was like a big difference in their pricing. So a lot of people don't think about going to Big Lots, but that's a good spot if you want to get some just simple things when it comes to your makeup. I wouldn't go too crazy in there, but like eyeshadows, lipsticks, liners, their fingernail polishes, all kind of good stuff. So I just thought this was super, super, super cute, and it's multitasking. You do eyeshadows, do a liner on your eye, and you put it on your lips, baby. Listen, I'm all about that. And it was only $1. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And y'all know that Christmas is coming up.
Can we get by Thanksgiving?
Thank you.
Chill on me. So and Black Friday is around the corner, so there's
devil.
It is. I don't really do Black Friday, especially with Black Lives Matters right now. So
I do Cyber Monday though.
Yeah, I don't support it.
I'm almost getting in a fight every year at Black Friday.
Yeah, I've only been. I've never been. I'm not even. I've never been, but I have participated.
You're not even interested in going.
I sent my husband to go get stuff that I seen on sale, so he can stand in them long ass lines. Not me. So
I got time for it.
Okay, I got time for it. But because of the Black Lives Matter campaign that they have right now, they're kind of steering us away from participating with Black Friday, because a lot of these industries or a lot of these stores aren't supportive of Black lives. So we are a big bulk of their income, and if they're not even thinking of contributing just a sentence to say something against it, why am I giving them any of my dollars? So that's the only thing that I wanted to say about that. And I hope y'all got y'all's turkeys. Don't wait until Wednesday to go get your shopping on. Y'all need to get everything this weekend, because y'all know what's going to happen in them stores. You're going to be in long lines.
Hell, if you ain't already got it, you're going to be in line tomorrow.
I'm just bringing a dish somewhere.
All I'm doing is
I'm going to
everybody's house.
So
I'm on the type person. You must not eat meat.
I'm hoping to be about to
where I fit in at everybody's house. You got side dishes. This how we'll be over.
Yeah, we got mad side dishes.
Are we coming over?
Side dishes.
I'm doing is desserts. That's all I'm doing.
I'll take those two.
I'm doing that peach cobbler, the apple cobbler.
Wait a minute.
And I'm going to try to do this new.
Where you going to be? So I can come to where you at with the apple cobbler.
Where you? I'm just saying.
I mean, real life.
I'm doing. My mom found this new. She was like, "Since you the cobbler queen, I found this new." Because I made cobbler for our first meeting that we had at.
You sure did.
Yeah. So my family every year they be like, "You making a peach cobbler this year?"
I need
okay, I'll make it. So
your peach cobbler is the only one I've ever ate.
Really?
Never was interested in it.
Well, thank you. I'm
glad
that you tried it.
I ate peach cobbler.
See, I eat peaches straight off of the tree. Yeah, I eat peaches, but peach cobbler, I didn't. I treated peaches like my eggs. Don't mix it with shit.
Okay, I hate you. My mom used to mix it with cottage. Well, she still do cottage cheese.
Yeah, my mom used to do that.
My mom and my grandma. I'd be like, what the heck? Like, that lumpy shit.
Yeah. Like, you only eat no water.
It's spoiled.
It looks like it's spoiled.
I'm a texture queen. So like that texture is like
yeah. When I was little, me and my mom used to do that, but I grew out of that quick. I just like my peaches plain.
But yeah, I'm doing my mom found this new recipe for apple cobbler. I'm coming to get some. And I want to try to do banana pudding.
Oh, don't play with it.
This is going to be my first time ever doing it, but I really want to do it. I've always wanted to do it.
Okay, so
Auntie, I need some apple cobbler.
I got this. Let's make a trade.
Oh, yeah, because you got the shit.
Listen, I make really, really good banana bread.
Listen,
we gonna do it on Saturday. On Saturday.
Listen, right? The banana bread be homemade as fuck. Listen, it's
homemade as fuck.
Homemade as fuck.
All my homies is meat eaters. It's vegan. It's vegan banana bread.
It's so bomb. Listen, it's so like it's one of them. It's one of them.
Oh, you about to make something
and you be like, oh wait, hold on, can't nobody else have none. It's mine. Can't you have none?
People like steal it from Publix. That's how
Listen, I'm gonna start going over at her house because I need to start eating non-meat.
Listen, I tried to. I committed to 2 weeks of not eating meat. I messing around with her.
I need to. I said I'm gonna start coming over there so I can get me some vegan diet.
I want to try after Thanksgiving though, because I gotta have.
Yeah, don't do that now.
I can't. I just can't even think about not having me some. And I might even try to make me some chitlins. I'm sorry. I love me some chitlins.
Leave the pig's intestines.
I only eat them on the holidays.
That's nasty.
They taste delicious. Some good old onions, some hot sauce. Baby, listen. I grew up on chitlins. My
don't get it twisted. I used to eat them, and then my brother grossed me out, so I can't do it no more. Plus, I had to let go of the pig.
I never done the buckets because those are just the shit. I do the pre-clean, and then I just go through and skin.
See, I just ate them. I didn't do the cleaning process because I smelled the cleaning process.
I clean and everything. I do it all. That's what my mom would be like. You doing the chitlins this year?
The shitlins.
Yeah, shitlins.
I can't eat nothing that got the word shit in it. Just like I don't eat mustard because I don't like the name. It sounds like musty, so I can't. I can't mustard.
Listen, I'm gonna pass the baton to Kiki.
So, what about that water though?
I got mine.
Got your water.
Drink my water though.
Y'all be getting y'all daily dose of water in.
Drink my water.
I didn't get no water.
Listen, tell you, drink water.
Okay, that's all I want to say. But anywho,
I ran out of my 32 pack back C. I guess.
At least you got it near. You know, Thanksgiving is next week, and we're gonna be eating good and stuff. However, there is some alternates out there that we can use if we want to like cut some of the calories. You know.
Let the pig go.
Numero uno, I guess.
Yeah, you know, for real. I will mute your mic.
Keep don't be talking about a little bit. You know what
I don't eat pig every day. I only flourish on the pig on the holiday, and that's Christmas and Thanksgiving.
You don't eat noticeable pig every day.
I don't mess with no pig.
Eat more noticeable pig every day.
What other pig is?
Yeah, they got pork and everything.
They got pork and gummy bears, baby.
Gummy bears.
I don't eat gummy bears.
Do you eat Cheetos?
No.
What else?
Why you put some pork and some Cheetos? I don't like McDonald's. What you gonna do that for?
Crest toothpaste.
Oh yeah, I do that.
See, it's that.
I just missed this whole theory.
It's
they put
pork is in all of that stuff. She named
anything that you drink that has red dye 40 in it. If you say you don't eat pork, yes, you do, because red dye 40 is based off of it comes from pork sweat.
Wow,
pork sweat.
Yeah, so.
I'm glad that I don't even drink pot.
That red dye and drinks too, like
red dye 40 dyes your internal organs.
I thought that was yellow fire.
It dyes your internal organs. That's why your stomach hurts sometimes if you drink too much of anything that has red dye.
Yeah, I don't like red. Red pop isn't what I really go for.
I don't even do
Sprite,
pop, but
Sprite is. I like clear.
I love Sprite
products. I'm just saying, clear is the best.
Yeah, we was gonna let that one go.
Clear products.
We're gonna let that go.
So, try to skip full fat dips. Eat yogurt dips.
What?
For dips, like you know when you have your dips, like your veggie dips.
Yeah, right. There's different. There's like Greek yogurt dips.
Like we dip, you dip, you dip.
You just nasty.
Skip some alcohol. Skip some alcohol calories. Drink wine spritzers.
I can't agree to that.
Me neither, but I mean,
some wine.
I need some wine.
Skip candied yams.
I don't like them.
Wait a minute.
Eat Eat roasted.
You just fucked up after you said that.
Sweet potatoes.
I don't eat neither one of them.
I do eat sweet potatoes, but
well, they say eat roasted sweet potatoes. But however, yes,
I'm probably the only black person that don't eat neither one of those things.
Sweet potatoes are so good.
What is wrong with you? Have you ever had a good sweet potato pie?
I'm cool. I don't like the texture.
I can't either. I'm about to have my mama make me a sweet potato pie.
Skip dark meat. Eat white meat turkey.
Oh, that's the only part of the turkey I eat because the rest is dry as hell.
No. The dark meat is more greasier.
Yeah, it is.
It's like dark chicken.
Dry to me.
Really? Who's cooking that turkey?
Yes, my daddy is deep fried turkey. It be so
juicy. It's not. It be juicy, but it don't be. To me, the best part of the meat is the white part.
I don't eat it
when it comes to turkey. Mm-hmm. Like I don't mess with the leg part. Thigh, I don't mess with it.
And how dare these people but skip that store-bought stuffing. Why are y'all making store-bought anyway?
Because they don't know how to make stuffing.
On Thanksgiving. I mean, that's when you're supposed to hit it with the homemade. Eat homemade stuffing. It's healthy.
First of all, your whole table should be homemade. Let's just go there.
Let me have fasting on Thanksgiving now.
I don't want no Velveeta shells at the Thanksgiving table.
Baby, if somebody makes some Kraft macaroni and cheese on Thanksgiving, slap the out of them. They are disrespectful.
I'm mad they sell Kraft macaroni and cheese at these restaurants for $5 to these kids. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to take this bowl of Kraft macaroni.
Kyla be like, Mom, you making your macaroni and cheese?
Listen, I need the macaroni with the burnt edges.
Yeah.
Skip traditional gravies. Eat low-fat gravy. You know, that's
low-fat gravy on Thanksgiving.
There's no such thing as low-fat gravy. You make gravy out of fat and flour. How do you make?
Yeah, because I want to know what fat they using. That's
I ain't
low.
gonna say this because I'm all about the cranberry sauce. They say eat cranberry relish.
Who the hell, man?
Cranberry relish? That's not even real.
I don't even like cranberry.
But technically, but there's some health conscious people out here that really need and want these.
As you eat cranberry relish,
and they gonna take heed to this because I'm also posting links on the website.
Yeah, like I make my own everything. If I do something like
on
a
our
relish,
page, shall I say,
or my own cranberry sauce. Then
listen, she make her own everything. It be
so are you doing a vegan Thanksgiving dinner?
We always do.
That's the shit.
I'm going to my mom's and my grandma's the early part of the day, but I am cooking. So I can.
Are you?
I'm like, you don't know.
Listen, she said she wasn't, but she is.
Yeah, I ain't going out of town no more. So
that's why.
Listen, I'm about to cancel my out of town plans.
Listen, everybody's invited. I told y'all my house is this big though, so.
Listen, if you
some of y'all might have to pull up a floor, a carpet, but
that's staggered. That's called grandma's house.
Okay, good.
But
girl, my house. I don't go to nobody's house for Thanksgiving because I'll be cooking.
Oh, I house hop.
Everybody be over my house.
I house hop.
I mean, we go to my sister's house.
I've learned to buy to-go plates because I house hop. Yeah. I bring my own foil. My own plates.
My whole family come together. That's we get to kicking it. I'm like, I ain't never house hop.
Like, what you mean? I gotta get dressed to go somewhere to eat? No,
why? No, I do get dressed though.
A couple more tips. Skip the white flour rolls. Eat wheat rolls.
I believe in that.
No, those are good. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't like white.
What about skip the casserole? Eat fresh green beans. I mean, green bean casserole.
I love fried green beans.
I love green bean casserole.
Anybody's Thanksgiving, they doing green bean casserole. That's a thing.
You never came to my mama's house, and we do green bean casserole everything.
But wait, what's green bean casserole?
It's green beans. It's fresh French cut green beans.
Yes.
French onion rings.
Yes.
And cream of mushroom soup, depending on who you are.
I can't eat that no way. I'm allergic to mushrooms. That's why I never had
You can do cream.
Yeah, I don't really do it because the texture's a little.
Green bean casserole with some hot sauce. Now see how your face is how mine was with them chitlins.
That whole combination
and skip
just sounded like a non-black palate.
I don't like eggnog.
Skip
the eggnog. I ain't never like eggnog.
Oh, I love me some eggnog. Chill on me.
You ever had Mexican eggnog before?
You could put alcohol in it. I'm still not drinking it.
I love it. Eggnog is delicious.
That's disgusting.
Now I can do a drink.
I don't like white creamy stuff.
But it'd be like that much drink and like that much egg.
And so for us ones that's not gonna have the healthier choices in our dinner with half of my, I ain't gonna front, it probably won't be. I might just do mine in moderation, not try to eat so much.
Right, you get a little plate of everything.
Time, and then by an hour later, get some more, and then by another, But if you do try to get some type of cardio in, you know, like get the kids, go outside, you know, the boys like to go out, play some football, you know what I'm saying? Little girls play some jump rope, go jump with the kids, just be active in between the meals, you know what I'm saying? Like offset them calories.
Offset.
Yeah. That's all I got for right now.
In other words, don't get the itis and go lay your ass down.
Right. Don't lay.
I can't make no promises.
I'm gonna
start the day after Thanksgiving with the cardio.
Right. I gotta work Fridays. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna chill out. Yeah, I gotta work Friday.
I'm off Friday.
You too? Shout out to you.
I'm off Friday.
I wish. And if I don't work on Friday or don't get up work on time, I don't get paid for Thursday.
Yeah, I'm only right up in there at 2:30. Like hello.
Tank. All right. Well,
thank you for calling.
That's what I can't.
What you got going on here? Make sure what's going on.
And we gonna be dead. So
let's see what's going on in the city. Well, y'all know we got the Break Bread Project on Saturday, and that's at the
Blackburn Recreation Center from 1 to 5.
1 to 5 Blackburn Recreation. If you don't know where that is, Google it.
All right then.
Yeah, because I don't have the address right up at hand. And what else we got going on? Let's see. Luffy sent me some. Luffy D's performing with Yo Gotti and T Grizzly on the 30th.
Wait a minute. Wait one day.
I said I wasn't gonna go to that because you know
let me repeat that. Luffy D, Columbus, Ohio's own Luffy D is performing with Yo Gotti and T Grizzly
Listen, I might have
on the 30th. This is at the Express Live.
Oh, I might have to go.
I've been thinking about it.
Who else we got? What else we got going on? Oh, yeah. So, as y'all know, Curvilinear Radio is going to be in the fashion show. Make sure y'all go December 2nd to the Valleydale Ballroom. Get your tickets. They're going up after Monday. $20, $50 for VIP. I don't know about y'all, but that $50 for VIP. You get front seat and you get open bar and you get appetizers. I don't know about y'all, but I can drink $50 worth of alcohol.
The finale runway, honey.
The finale runway. Make sure y'all come out and support us, lovely ladies. We about to tear this runway up. It's gonna be fun. What else? I don't got nothing else. Ain't nobody send me nothing. So yeah.
Okay.
I don't know nobody performing anything.
For that show, it's going to be Miss Kiki with the E and Miss. This is gonna be her second show.
That's my second one.
Miss Nisha, Miss High.
And
we also gonna have Miss Tiffany in the building.
I
so want to come and support you guys, but my mommy is retiring.
Yes.
So.
And also this Saturday, depends on what time I come back, but I'm trying to get on down to Cincinnati for that casting call for Ohio Curvy weekend.
Yeah.
So if I don't make it to the project,
listen, I'm gonna have to talk to Miss Angie about that video submission.
Listen, because I'm almost ready to jump in her inbox too. Like, hey,
listen, I need to know when that's happening. Let me go ahead and send that for the anniversary, honey.
For real.
Okay, so I just wanted to allow us to do a round table real quick before we depart. So we got a couple more minutes. I just want everyone to give what they are thankful for this year and what you will be thankful for in 2018.
Starting with you?
With me?
Or you want to be last?
I want to be last. I want to listen to everybody's.
Go ahead, Miss.
I got all right. So currently in the present, I am thankful for the struggle. I am thankful for my team. I'm thankful for the people that I have met and encountered in 2017. Next year, I'm claiming a year of prosperity. So I'm claiming it right now. I'm thankful for it right now, honey. So yeah, that's it. I'm thankful for just life in general.
Amen.
Yeah. I'm thankful for good health.
Amen.
Above all else, like y'all all know, like it's been a very, very, very hard year for me health wise. So the fact that I'm bouncing back and I'm actually out in the universe and able to talk and genuinely smile, like before I was just smiling because people were used to seeing me smile. I'm happy now. I have me being sick gave me knowledge of self. So I'm very, very thankful at 27 to finally have knowledge of self because for so long I was lost. Next year, I'm gonna show y'all everything that I can do because it's a lot that people don't know that I can do. So
I'm really excited.
It's the year to grow as an artist. Yeah.
Love it.
Shout out to T-Rock.
T-Raw. No, it's just T-Land. You know, I ain't got to be extra tonight. But I'm thankful 2017. I can say for my friends, my circle outside of family. I'm not what you call it, like a social, I don't go get to meet a lot of different people and things like that. But I think this year's shown me a lot. Your family and friends outside of your blood, you can depend on them a lot of the times for things that you can't in your own family. There's times that they come through for you, and you can they motivate you to do things they get you out of your house and make you feel a part of something. So I think I'm thankful for that. I've been out in the city a lot this year. I met a lot of dope people, or have just built on those friendships and relationships I've had for years, and just haven't really put myself out there to obtain everything they have to offer. So I'm thankful for that. Going forward, I started school. I just enrolled this month. So next year I'll be doing that and just kind of stay focused. Been in my own lane. I finished my business plan. So 2018 is just my year to try to, connect all those dots and put it out to the world. So
come on, superhero.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put on your cake, bro.
Your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Let's see. What am I thankful for 2017? Been a hell of a year.
Okay.
I took a lot of L's this year. But I'm thankful that I made it through and I didn't get locked up in a crazy house or locked up. I'm thankful that I got my family, that my dreams are starting to come true. I'm very thankful for that. And I'm thankful for the way 2018 is starting to look. Mm-hmm. It'll start off in New York, so that'll be nice.
Yes,
I can't wait.
Me either.
Yeah. So I'm thankful for that, even with all of the hardships and pain. And I do want to give a shout out, because I forgot to do it, to the family. For those who don't know, they probably see on my Facebook page, I lost my stepmother yesterday. She was a very huge anchor in the family. So it's a hard blow. So I just want to give a shout out to the Pooh family, so for everybody know that we're praying for y'all. So yeah, and then for those whose lives were taken at Monkey's Bar this past weekend, Tuesday, we definitely want to send prayers out to those family members. I can't stand having these moments on this radio show in Columbus with all these murders, and it was senseless. It was personal. So we've talked about it enough. It feels like I'm beating a dead horse. Y'all, it's not that deep, whatever it is. But so I just wanted to take that moment to say that. But yeah, but I'm thankful. I am thankful. Good. I don't know why you looking at me like that.
Because of your smile, you just you look like you got something else you want to say. It looks so sneaky.
I got so many things going through my head, and it's all coming out in 2018. I'm thankful for Curvilinear Radio, and y'all's gonna be real thankful come 2018, boy. Because I'm telling you, we got some things in the work. I ain't had no sleep.
Baby, listen.
I haven't.
Sleep was
Stay woke.
Listen.
Happy birthday, Nest Words, as well.
Happy birthday, Nest Words. Yes.
Come on.
Yes, happy birthday.
I apologize. I forgot about that. Yes.
Well, I'm just thankful to be here. I'm thankful.
Why did she just say that?
Why she look like a girl when she said that?
She did. She was all drawing like,
thankful
to be here. Like a damn cheerleader.
I'm thankful for my Curvilinear Radio sisters. Y'all show nothing but love. We support each other. I just love y'all dearly. And I'm just thankful for all the people that I met this year, all the good people that I met this year. I thank God for just giving me the strength as a single mom to continue to have the mindset to raise my 3 kids. And I'm thankful for a new job that I got a few months ago. I'm thankful for a new car that I got this year. 2017 really has been a blessing to me, and I feel I deserve it because I treat people how I want to be treated. Mm-hmm. So I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful. Like, I'm just happy. I'm in a happy space right now. I'm going through some adjustments, but without the rain, you can't appreciate the sunshine.
Amen.
So I'm thankful for that mindset.
Amen. Going into 2018?
Of course, because it's going down in 2018.
It's going down.
It's going down in 18.
In a good way.
Wait a minute, Auntie. Hold on.
Yes, she went right here though.
So for me, I am thankful in 2018 for my family and my health as well. My little baby girl, I'm so thankful for her because that is what keeps me motivated. Her little face every day keeps me motivated. And I'm thankful for having this opportunity and this platform to have this radio show because it's definitely opened my friendships and my connections and meeting new people in ways that I've never thought that I would be able to meet, and being able to touch people that I never thought that I would have that kind of experience with. You know, you meet people and you like, oh, you don't get no vibe back, you know, and then when you meet somebody that really gets you and they genuinely care about you, it's a totally different feeling. So I'm thankful for meeting all of you guys, even you. I've just met you today, but I'm thankful that I met you. And it's definitely positive for me because 2017 was definitely positive as well as depressing for me because I've been through a lot in my mind space, meeting people that backstab me and talk bad about me and lied to me. And I didn't feel like that was, I felt like it was going to be a continuously cycle. And it seems like that's all that was happening. Like, oh, I meet somebody, boom, slap in the face, boom, you know? Yeah. So it's like when you finally sweep that out of the way and see nothing but positivity is so refreshing. So I'm thankful for having people that I met that I can feel can be around for a long time, you know, and I'm grateful for that. And having my two sisters, Miss Kiki and Miss Misha, like y'all just don't know how much I love y'all too. Like y'all are like an extended family, like seriously, my family.
Like I'm about to be over there on Thanksgiving.
Baby, listen, you're more than welcome. It's gonna be at my sister's house. Y'all been there before. Come on through.
I love her too.
And for 2018, these opportunities just keep coming, and it feels like so many blessings. It don't just feel like it's just happen, you know, or you know, just luck. It really feel like God has put me in a place where I need to be to flourish the way I need to. So it's like 2018, we got so much in line, not just for me, but as us as a unit. And I love that. I love it. So that's what I'm thankful for. 2018 is going to be dope. I'm going to definitely say that to God. Thank you for allowing us. I know it's going to be nothing but great.
Thank you in advance.
Thank you in advance, because I just know, even though it might be some devil work in the middle, I know I'm going to be able to shift it and get back to my blessings. So
keep you strong enough to bust right through.
Amen. Blow it, like get out of here. So I'm gonna use my superpowers on that. Pull out some Spider-Man webs.
And then you might be able to find you a good man like, get over
Hey, I hope he got superpowers. So we're gonna end the night, and I appreciate y'all for coming.
Thank you for
having me.
Yes.
We can't wait for I can't wait for you, Mr. No Bart, Mrs. No Bart. Listen, we're gonna have so much fun. 2018. Yes, I already know. Absolutely. And you,
I ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
I ain't
she be playing. I can't wait. We got a meeting to go to, because I got to talk to these people here. We got so much we gonna talk about. So since we high, we gonna fly high.
Hey.
Soldier sound. It's young. Flex. We at it again, man. Man, fly high. To the sky. I'm aiming to fly high. Yeah.
Look, began at rock bottom of this path to method to the madness. My science that likes of NASA. Upgrade is consistent. My mission is to get past the overrated tactics. Rappers in the game practice. Smack the faces of the masses. My lyrical torture's torture. Inevitable failure, so I scold in random order. My formula's in orbit when I perform. It's euphoric. You can have the gimmick sources, cause your forces rigor mortis. Hover over that gravel that you travel on. Paint me red when you target bull meat matador. Mind over matter, what you think you matter for? You better for rookies confusing simile with metaphor. Look, my measure's up, best believe the pressure's on. Trying to get my levels up, reaching something you never on. My new bottom has no basement door. Elevation, your cloud 9 is my basement floor. Fly high, I'm gone off that natural high. Eyes closed with my hands to the sky. Aiming to fly high. I'm aiming to fly high. Yeah. Look, I'm going off that natural high. Eyes closed with my hands to the sky. Aiming to fly. I'm aiming to fly high. Yeah. Fly high to the sky. To the sky. Fly high to the sky. Fly high. Yeah. To the sky. Lego. My attack is beyond fatal. Pound for pound, I'm able, making your region seasonal. Your team will try to spring through April showers, thinking they hot in the summer till they fall like October. My riddle's more pivotal, geared to get rid of you. Need a tool in the game to throw a wrench in your curriculum. Closing all cases for the gavel as I travel through this immortal portal of lyricism. Era predator, I'm more like 84. Never hear a more raw control substance. Do it sober to control substance. I'm already high off of life, no loud needed. Different breed of MC. Weight of city on my chest, deep breath, bench press, vision written in repetition until no ink's left. The back of Pegasus is my welcome rug, the moon is my chandelier, the air is forever clear up here. Classic empire, living breath of fresh air. Fly high, I'm going off that natural high. Eyes closed with my hands to the sky, aiming to fly high. I'm aiming to fly high. Yeah. Look, I'm going off that natural high. Eyes closed with my hands to the sky, aiming to fly. I'm aiming to fly high. Yeah. Fly high to the sky. To the sky. Fly high to the sky. Fly high to the sky. Rock with me, Lego. Eyes closed with my